Oh, no, that would be pretty
Nice,
good, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to.
I'll see
All
what
right,
I can come
we're
up
here.
with. I'll see what I can come up with and try and do a funny one or something. You know what I mean?
Look at this. Can you see how dirty that is? You see all the dirt on that? Like up
What
here?
is that?
It's my bench is coming apart just from using it so much. We
Oh
painted
my
it.
gosh.
So
Look like you've been taking a
just
saw
from
blade
cutting
to
on
it.
well, there's been a lot of packages packed on that. And I cut cardboard there and stuff, so it's just now everything ends up in my bubble wrap. I hate that.
Ah. Let's see here.
Well, I don't get to do much packing on today's video. I got most of the packing done already.
Yeah.
We started too early.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some video stuff downloaded.
I got Harry Potter going out, so I guess we got that much.
Right. So I
You're
don't
trying
lose.
to get the video stuff? What kind of video stuff?
Yeah, just so I have a crap. I have a TikTok channel where I just open cards and stuff.
Yeah.
And I do like it's called Buck Mountain Rips. And so what I want to do is I want to do it on YouTube too, but I'm doing it on a different channel. I created a completely different channel, but what I'm going to do is I'm only going to upload videos that I put on TikTok over there, and that's it.
I got you.
Hey, Leroy.
What's your next adventure now? Why don't you just stay still and do one thing instead of worried about doing 19 of TikTok and this talk and Tooly Tool talk and
You know what? You're probably 100% correct because I got so much going on, man. It's hard to keep up sometimes.
Well, I have one less thing going on now.
Oh, really? What one last thing you got going on?
We axed the Unemployed for a Living podcast.
You did what?
We axed it.
Why?
No more after this week.
Why did you do that?
Just priorities.
Priorities, yeah.
Return on investment, and
yeah.
Like when you start asking yourself, why am I doing this? You have to actually figure it out.
Are you telling me you're leaving us?
No. You are my priority, Leroy.
Okay.
Boy, I made a bonehead move the other day, Chris.
Oh,
I
really?
packed all of our packages, and I taped them up and everything, and then we always write what's in them on the package so we can label them.
Yep.
I grabbed the damn dry erase marker to write what was in them on the tape, and it all came off as we were packing, as we were labeling.
Oh, no.
I didn't realize I had that dry erase up here.
I put the first and last initial and the city. I mean, in the.
But yeah, we did our final episode yesterday. We didn't announce it or anything. We're just gonna shut off memberships and put it in the background for now.
And who do you do that with?
The Unemployed for a Living podcast.
Yeah.
We did that with Ken.
Oh, it was just you and Ken.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't have any other podcasts now?
Just this, if you call this a podcast, which
no,
I don't really consider this a podcast. This is just...
It's a work hangout.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is just work. This is the water cooler.
Yeah.
Leroy, I'm doing your thing today.
Nothing?
Yeah. Eating.
Oh, Teresa's going to fire me. I haven't been giving her my updates.
I was fixing to ask you how's your sales been going this week.
They're slow. I'm amping up for Labor Day.
Yeah.
So last week I only had a couple of days in on listing. And now what I'm really trying to do is just really push on. Are we live? We're live.
Yeah, we're
live. Push on Tuesdays at least. Tuesdays will be like my strong day. once it gets a little bit hotter, then I won't be doing any flea markets or anything. But this weekend is very busy for me because I have what do you call it? Like last week I listed Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday I did that moving job, and then Friday I left to go to Atlanta. I was going Friday and Saturday, and then
You was in Atlanta this weekend?
yeah, I had to go to a graduation.
Oh,
Yeah. So
I went to Brazelton Sunday.
hi, friend.
Did you take Leroy? Did you take 85 all the way down?
Yeah, on the way there.
Did you happen to stop, say, Saturday and in Jefferson, Georgia, for the big, huge flea market down there?
No.
Yeah, they got it in Jefferson, Georgia. They got
know.
a huge flea market.
Yeah. Hi, friend.
Whose friend? Oh, Teresa. Hey, Teresa.
She's mad at me.
She's mad at you.
She won't even look at me.
Hey, ABC Mac, Upstate Picker, and Mary, welcome to the
She won't even look at
hangout
me.
session.
Look, she is
Matt,
mad.
you're supposed to be working.
She won't even talk to you, Leroy.
She won't even talk to me.
Leroy. I'm not mad at you, Leroy. I've been busy.
Chris loves it because at least it's not him getting in trouble.
Yeah, I love it, man. That way it ain't on me. Nobody gets mad at me.
I didn't even notice her being rude. I'm so used to it.
Oh, that's not nice. She's not rude.
Oh, Corey.
Are we getting Brad today? Did Brad take a?
He's delivering mail. Like he's
Yeah.
taking his packages in.
Who
So
is
Oh,
Brad?
okay.
he'll be late.
Yeah, he said he's behind.
Hey, did you find a cord for your radio at this sleeper?
No.
You can do that quick. Put it in your car. It's one of these. It's one like this. It has the square end and the round end.
Corey, you knew what you signed up for.
With this
No,
or with Teresa?
that's what Max said about Teresa. Yeah.
He ain't wrong.
You guys better be nice to Teresa. She's my friend.
It's got broken antenna.
Look,
Ag
all I
nabbit.
know is that my mama got on to me about one of my videos.
Buck Mountain Mama.
Yep, she got on to me. That video you watched, Teresa, and saw that comment, that was from my mama.
You want about what he
What
said about
comment?
women or something?
Oh, the one about you being nice to women?
Yeah.
No, I was just going to say Tammy needs to get her stuff straight because you are not in normal time.
I told her she's gonna get in trouble.
You have
I
anything
told
nice
her.
to say about me?
I said, don't say that. You're gonna get in trouble.
She doesn't have anything nice to say about me.
What?
Timmy does. I mean, not Timmy. Teresa didn't say anything nice about me.
Didn't say anything nice about me either.
I don't say anything nice about nobody.
You know what? You'll have to watch our video tomorrow, Leroy. I had to tell a story.
Don't tell it on here. You
Teresa's
got to wait and watch.
Teresa's probably gonna get yelled at in the video for it.
Uh-oh.
She was
I
picking
saw you
on
did.
me publicly, and somebody was like, "I'm so sorry she said that."
I get picked on publicly from everybody.
I
do
never
too.
pick on. I don't pick on anybody.
I'll make sure this is right. Seriously, that came back.
Leroy. Can't get this stupid antenna out of here.
Somebody asked me the other day. He says, "Hey, you got a YouTube channel?" I said, "Yeah, but don't watch it because I just get picked on all the time, and I'm probably a blumbling fool."
Probably.
Yeah, see my point.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Chris.
Oh, I ain't worried about it. I got tough skin.
I don't think so.
You don't think so, Leroy?
No. Hey, so listen to this, guys. So I get to the hotel in Georgia.
Get that soft, supple skin, Chris.
So I get to the hotel in Georgia. My hotel's on the 4th floor. I look out the window and I'm looking around. I look across the street. Guess what's across the street?
Yeah.
A Goodwill.
A flea market.
Oh,
I need.
Screwdriver.
that's nice.
What did you?
Did you go?
I imagine you visited. Yes.
I'm sorry, sir.
I would imagine you went and visited. Yes.
Oh no, I ran to the flea market. I left my potty in the house and I ran.
Nice.
I said,
Was it any good?
Did you find anything good?
No, it wasn't open. The guys were just setting up. $45 for a spot.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
What flea market was it?
The Peddlers Flea Market
Worth it. We can order
in
one.
Georgia.
Huh. I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
Yeah.
What town in Georgia was you in, Leroy?
I think it's in McDonough.
McDonough? Okay.
But it was the good thing is they let you set up on Friday.
Right.
So a lot of people set up on Friday. Which a lot of my flea markets don't do that.
They make you wait till Saturday or what?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah.
For those who are not in our Discord, I got to tell you about what I sold. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We're ready.
I sold this.
A box.
No, so at a garage sale about 2 weeks ago, I picked up these things called Novi Star dolls. They're like alien, kind of like Monster High, but they're little alien dolls. And I picked up 4 of them for $2 a piece. I sold one last night for $399.99.
Go, girl.
Yes, I did.
And they're Monster High dolls.
No, they're called Novi Star. Just Google Novi Star. Novi Star dolls.
Don't tell Chris that, because then he's gonna go around asking everybody for Novi Star dolls.
Brad knew they were a bolo
Oh.
because he sold them before.
Oh.
Well, he
So-
didn't tell us.
I know, right?
Yeah, Brad's keeping all the secrets out. So I wonder if that's what I got.
No, you're not that cool. Hello to anyone in the chat. I'm not even around there. What's going on, Mary? ABC Matt. What's going on, guys?
Oh.
Let's see here. 5643.
That's not good. Because the batteries are still in this, and it's a block of green. And it's a $40 radio tested working.
So
So I don't think we're going to list it.
like the speakers,
My bill part some of it out.
rubber band.
Note to self. Stop it. Stop buying garbage.
Right.
Sometimes you have to buy garbage just to do better. Chris, you buying this weekend? It's gonna be busy.
I think the problem is when we first started doing eBay,
One of the first things.
buying stuff like this was always a good idea because we could flip it for 30, 40 bucks, take a little cleanup, and you're done.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not where we are in our eBay stuff now. That kind of stuff now is just a waste of
You
time,
can unhook those speakers and use them.
and it's not something we should be buying at all.
I look at stuff now and I'm like, okay, how big is that? No, I don't want to do that.
Well, what did you say, Leroy, about this weekend?
Are you gonna go shopping? It's a busy weekend to go shopping.
No, yeah, probably so. I've got my mom. Birthday was last week, and I was gone on her birthday. So me and everybody, the family and everybody, we're going Saturday to see Mom. Going to Georgia, and we're going to spend the day down there. She got some work that needs to be done at the house, and then we're going to grill out and stuff for her birthday. And stuff.
So another vacation.
Vacation.
One day is not a vacation on a Saturday.
One day. Hey, what happens if you're working for a regular job and you want to take the day off even for one day? That you put in a what request?
A vacation.
I take it off.
Chris, you cannot go fishing with your friend after you come back. That's just a no-no. You've been gone too much already.
You're
look.
Tammy
he did ask me. Look, he asked me if I wanted to go the week after we come back from the beach. And I checked all the schedule, and we got doctor appointments and stuff like that for the next 2 weeks after that.
What do you mean? Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Did you say the week after you come back from the beach, you're going to the beach again?
Yeah, the kids are taking me and Tammy to the beach.
Corey and Teresa, we are all doing something wrong.
Must be rough to be taking all those vacations.
We're not doing something wrong.
It is rough. It is rough, Teresa.
You take all those vacation days. What happens to your eBay store?
I was going to say, Chris is making a conscious choice to be okay with a smaller paycheck.
Well, I will tell you what's happening with my eBay store.
You don't.
While I'm on vacation, I got $2,500 worth of items to drop during the week that I'm gone.
But that's just listed. That's not sold.
Yeah, but at least I'm adding something each day to the store, $500 a day to the store. It's on vacation mode. I can't ship while I'm gone.
We're just jealous, Chris.
Don't be jealous, please.
I'm jealous. I don't get to. You know what? I don't think I got to take my first vacation, my first real vacation, until I was almost 30. And then since then, I think we've taken, what, 3?
We went to Salt Lake City. That was a working vacation. We went
and I can't enjoy vacations either, because all I'm thinking about is how much money I'm losing while I'm gone.
Yep.
Well,
no, we didn't.
I haven't 100% decided if I'm going or not.
Now you
don't let us shame you into staying home.
Please.
No, I don't.
We don't want to feed you.
I've been telling Tammy for 3 weeks now. I don't know if I'm gonna go or not.
That's part of the benefit of being your own boss. You can do that.
Yeah. But you still got to take care of your business too at the same time. You can't just, it's not like I got employees to handle it for me,
Oh, you don't have to. That's part of being an adult. You can make bad decisions. They're yours to make.
Yeah. Summer is real busy around here.
Why?
Vacation?
It just is. It's real busy.
It is.
She said for vacation?
I couldn't help it, Leroy. It just came out.
It was funny. Hey, just do like me. Just say you have a little trace of Tourette's.
I've been calling my sister almost every day and telling her a joke out of my dad jokes after dark box. Yeah, there's some pretty raunchy ones in there. I can't tell them on this thing because I don't want to offend people. So maybe it was out there earlier.
Cleaning up the old garage radio.
Oh, I gotta get a new mouse.
We got 8 people working with us.
Nice. Congratulations, guys. You found
In the chat.
exciting to do.
Guys, what are you working on? What's that, Leroy?
I said there's 8 other people that think we're actually halfway decent.
No, they don't. They're hate watching. That's it. Mary's in there just waiting for us to fail. Aren't you, Mary?
Jimmy's not watching. I promise you.
Who?
Nobody.
Oh.
Hey, Leroy.
Yes, ma'am.
How does Sharon like her doll stand?
She said, "What is that for?" I said, "I didn't know what it was. I just bought it." I can't read.
So hard.
Kids.
I can't read. I don't know what it was. I thought it was something like this, Corey. I thought it was like this
Oh,
big.
no.
I thought it was like a necklace charm or something. That's why I told her to open it.
I mean, if you're not collecting that particular doll, it's kind of the most useless item that
It's
exists.
not for a specific doll, it's for multiple dolls.
But a certain kind of doll.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't supposed to send it anyway.
Hey, we're goodie bears. We send stuff.
I mean, good Lord. He lets her open that one. He threw mine away.
We ain't got anything else to do. We don't go
Did
on
yours
vacation.
come back to you, Chris?
What's that?
Did yours come back?
No, I didn't get it back.
I haven't picked it up yet. It's still in the mailbox.
Did you return the sender, Leroy?
No, he just hadn't picked it up.
So I won't return the sender. They will.
Roy.
Upstate says he's here for the motivation. If other people are working, I can't just sit here. I have no. I don't know if I have that problem. I can't sit and watch someone work, but I could turn the other direction. This Tuesday stuff actually does make me do more work.
Oh,
so
I've been working a lot the last 3 weeks.
it is
So
it is
bye.
a good healthy exercise.
Shut up. Did you hear that junk, Corey? He said, "So
Well,
am I."
He's getting his fishing stories and reselling stories mixed up.
Look, I'm motivating people to do really good so they can take vacations.
Oh, so it's a do as I say, not as I do show.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do as I do. Right?
Yeah.
I got yelled at the other day, Corey,
What for?
from the person at the house. Said, "You never take a break. You leave this house every morning by 6, and you don't come home until 7, 8 o'clock every day.
Yeah.
Like you never take a break. The only time you take a break is when you go up north to see your family."
Sometimes you do got to take a break, but
Just
you got to
because
take
I'm
a
not
break when the
listening,
break is.
just because I'm not listening on eBay, I work all day. Like I got a job tomorrow. I got to do. I got to go with my buddy to pick up some an auction win that he got in Georgia. So I'll be leaving the house at 5.
Nice.
And then
Problem is when I go sit down in the house, it's not like your brain just shuts off. You're always thinking,
nope.
okay, well, I left that one thing sitting there. I really could have taken 5 minutes and done that.
Yep.
Or there's this other thing that needs done that wouldn't take long. I could just go do that. And then you can't enjoy sitting around anyway.
Do you ever leave the house and come back to the shop to work?
Yeah, we do. But the shop for us is like, I don't know, 50 yards away from the front door.
No, I
Like
know.
yeah. But yeah, we do all the time.
Does the shop have a restroom?
No.
It has outdoors.
Sold it.
I live on 10 acres. If I really wanted to, like, there's plenty of bathrooms.
Only for him.
Well,
Well,
it could
there's
be
a lot-
for you too if you're risque.
You're just shy.
Yeah, you don't want the squirrels to see you.
Oh, Corey, did you go? I went out to go and look in the garage. So our kitties, I went out to go look in our garage and feed our kitties. And right next to my car is a dead blackbird that my cats tore apart.
Oh, that's not good.
Happens.
Oh, they can eat them. I don't care.
I don't know if I want to ship these for $20.
So then save them. We can use them for.
I think I just got a new set of Sony Mega Bass test speakers for testing stuff. Because I'm not going to list those for $20.
That's nice.
Hey,
Not worth it.
Hey, Teresa,
Hey, Leroy.
guess what I did on Saturday?
What?
Guess what I did on Saturday?
Work?
Well, no, I was, well, yes and no. I was traveling back from Georgia, and on my way from traveling back from Georgia, I grabbed another 200 bins.
200 what?
Bins.
Bins? Oh,
So now I get to pick between 1 and 200?
Oh, not those bins. These are for the flea market.
Oh, well, that's no fun.
Oh yeah, it is.
I thought I was going to get to pick. Like, you get to pick bin 199 or 169.
Well, I mean, if you want to do that, we could do that, and I just send you what you win.
No.
Do you know this radio was cracked?
What radio? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought I turned them on, and one of them, the clock worked, but I couldn't get the radio to work. That one. But the clock's ticking. The time? That's it.
Is Brad,
No,
does Brad have access, or is he in the back room?
neither.
Okay.
It's tube radio. It's got to warm up.
Is that what it is? I hope so.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, it's getting spicy in here.
There you go. Morning, Sue.
Okay, that's enough of that. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know.
I think it works. It's just no stations.
I don't know.
That's what I would say.
I don't know what's. Do you want it?
What do you want me to do with
I
it?
don't know. I would say it doesn't work.
I say it does.
Well, you're lying.
No.
Can you tune a station in?
There's just no stations out
Well,
here.
get the radio with no station.
Well, there's no stations out here. We're out in the middle of nowhere.
I could tune other radios in.
Teresa, I showed you that, didn't I?
Holy moly.
Oh, that looks like a lot of work.
That's you have to pick a number from 1 to.
Morning, Sue.
That's not the ones I got. That's my ones that I have full. I bought some more. I bought 200 more.
Cheese and beef sticks.
Sure. Did you test this one?
I don't remember.
Holy crap. Come on. Work for me. I saw a light come on, but I can't get
There's
the
the light
plug
on
all the
down
way
here.
in. What happened? It's probably got to warm up too.
Hi, Sue.
You put in lamp.
What do you mean? The clock's working.
Oh.
Anybody know anything about old tube radios?
No. Do you guys have a sports team? Any sports team, Corey?
Too close, Canaries.
I guess we kind of have one. We just don't want one.
They got the Jackrabbits.
SDSU Jackrabbits.
Oh, college, yeah.
The
I think
USC Coyotes.
most people around here just kind of claim the Vikings as their pro team.
As a team?
We have the hockey team too. We have the Stampede.
They're all like amateur teams or.
But you don't have any. You don't have a football team. You don't have a baseball team.
Yeah, they got football. They got college. They got some good college football teams up there, Leroy.
Yeah, but they don't have any real teams.
Well, I know the teams up there always wins their championships. Speaking
Yeah,
of
there's-
football, college football, Leroy, what in the world is going on with Shador Sanders?
I haven't heard anything. What happened?
Man, golly, man.
Why? What happened?
I just feel like he's making it worse for himself I mean,
What is he doing? I haven't heard nothing.
Is there a link to get into the bad boy? Yeah, Chad, there's a link in the description of the YouTube side. There should be. If there's not, let me know. I'm
Is he
pretty sure I
getting in
put-
trouble, Chris?
yeah, he's kind of making trouble.
I don't think he is. I think it's the media.
You think it's the media?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. It may be. You may be 100% correct. I just think it's a.
Because you can't believe anything the media says anymore. So
Yeah,
they
that's
just,
true.
they just make up stories every day just to get. It's clickbait.
Yeah. That's why
I could
listen
be
to,
wrong. I could be
I listen
wrong.
to Joe
But
Rogan now.
yeah.
basically like these dang YouTubers out here just making crap up.
Sue says she called in sick today so I can get some listing and moving done.
Nice. See? Good decisions all
Is
around.
the link in the thing?
Yeah, the links. There you got it.
Okay.
We got the turkey
Hello.
wolf.
Hello, my friend.
What's up?
You know, I watched a video, one of your videos the other day that I did not realize. You know, you talk about board games all the time. And
Yeah.
I just didn't realize, you know, I saw your garage or where all these board games. Yes, I really did. And I saw your garage and you were showing your shelving, and I'm like, good Lord, man, that's like going into a thrift store with all them board games over there.
Yeah. Thank you.
I didn't realize you had that many.
I'm stocking up for the winter. When I get snowed in, I can list board games.
So let me ask you, with the board games, what is like your number one seller? I know you got some bolos out there that you look for, and then there's some lower end stuff. But what's your middle range number one seller, you think?
Monopoly or Yahtzee?
Any Monopoly?
Well, there's
Yahtzee.
different ones. But yeah, any Monopoly.
What about the Trivial Pursuit games? Do they sell it all?
Yeah, a little bit. I shipped out a 1961 Monopoly today. But,
Nice.
you know, I only got like $15 for it.
So do you if you get a board game at a yard sale or wherever you get them from, and it don't have everything in it, do you part them out, the pieces?
I keep them. You know those containers you put screws in and they got lids? I call them tackle boxes.
Yeah.
I got all the
Well,
spare parts in those.
Plano boxes.
Yeah.
So what do you do with them then?
Well, when I get a board game that's missing a piece, I go to my spare parts
Okay.
and I
Gotcha.
and shit. Yep. And the mouse trap, I got a cardboard box full of extra parts for them.
Brad sells mousetrap pieces.
Who's Brad?
I'm Chad. My name's Chad.
This is Brad right here. That's Brad.
There's Brad.
Oh, that's Brad.
But yeah, he sells mousetrap pieces. I tried it, but I couldn't figure it out, so I sent him a big old box.
He just told you that
I
so you stay away from Playmobil.
Good job.
Can I address something before I actually get back into the groove of working here?
If you'd like.
Okay. Well, it goes like this. We how should I say this? We kind of busted on Chris a little bit for vacation in the Discord that day,
Uh-oh.
and he went into defending himself, and then he took the extra step of putting out a video defending his multiple vacations where he
Now he's going
commenced
on vacation.
where he commenced to argue with Tammy about what was and wasn't vacation.
Yes, he did.
It's like this guy can't let it go. He got to take vacation, and then he's got to defend his vacation.
No, she brought it up. She
Hold on,
brought
Brad.
it up. That was the only reason.
Just to put the final nail in the coffin, he's preparing to go on another vacation right now.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, I take a vacation about once every 8 years or so. So I can see how Chris takes 8 vacations every year or so.
He just got the math backwards. That's all.
Well, I haven't been on one in a while, so we just take them all at once.
Yeah, it's been almost what, 2 weeks now.
They're piling up on you. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
up, Wolf Man?
What's up?
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Blood, Mr. Pops, and old Buck Mountain.
I'm waiting for Chris to start taking those pictures for YouTube in front of rented Lambos and stuff while he's at the beach.
Yeah.
Rented what?
He's gonna blow up on us. We don't even know it.
Yeah. I got a friend who rented one of those Lambos and got to take it on a little road course thing.
Yeah.
He
Wait a
he
minute.
was
What's a Lambo?
Lamborghini.
Oh no! If I'm gonna rent something, it's gonna be one of them Batmobiles.
Wow. Okay. Next level there.
Have y'all not seen them things?
Batmobile?
Well,
Yeah.
I've seen the movies.
No. It's a Polaris something or another. I call them Batmobiles. They got 3 wheels. They're like a car, 2-seater car. I'm sure y'all have seen them.
I don't know.
Yeah, what is that? It's not a
You know what I'm
side-by-side.
talking about, Chad, right?
Yeah, it's a 3-wheel motorcycle.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Let me see.
Like the Can-Ams?
Yeah.
No, Polaris.
Hey, Corey. Or
Yep.
Brad's not here. Forget it. I need Brad to be back before I do that.
Okay, they're called a slingshot.
Hey,
Okay.
Brad.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Brad, could you put the names up, please? I'd like to see the names of everybody.
Oh, I can't do that. That's on. I don't have admin in this show. Chris could actually kick me out if he wanted to.
No, I
No, he
can't.
can't.
Oh, he can't. He's not
He
admin
can't.
either.
He is. He just doesn't know how to log in with the right account. Today.
Yeah, I need to figure out which account to log in on.
Corey, can you put the
Yeah.
names in, please?
That right
Let's see
there.
if I can figure it
Yes,
out.
Yeah,
yes,
I know.
Chad, that thing right there. Yeah.
Yeah, the Batmobile.
Yeah,
I
I can hear you. I can hear you. I'm just on the other side
Thank
working.
Buck Mountain
Mountain
Travel.
I like it.
Hold on, I got one. Hold on a minute. Let's see.
The last vacation I went on, my wife and I went to Charlotte and we rented the Hilton. It was on sale.
Right.
Hotel, motel, and we hit for 2 days. We hit all the Goodwills and Pop and Mom thrift
Oh,
stores,
that's cool.
and then
Yeah.
drove home. Spent like $300 or $400 at thrift stores, and that was our vacay.
So, did you cross Santee Cooper when you went to Charlotte?
Lake Norman,
No. What's that
Well,
lake? What's it called, Leroy? It's not Murray. It's
Dandy. They make
can't-
flush and a river.
I can't remember what the name of the river was.
The Yadkin River, when it goes into South Carolina, turns into the PD River, right?
You say P. Diddy?
PD.
It's full of baby oil.
PD.
PD River. Yeah, I know where it's
Yeah,
at.
that's what it is.
It's
When
full of it's full of baby oil.
Yeah, when it crosses the state line. For real. I'm in the Yadkin Valley where there's all the grapes and wine. That's where I'm at. I got a viewer mail, and I don't know who it's from, and they sent me a carport to go in the front of my truck
Nice.
Oh,
because I got a small SS off of Amazon, and on one of my shows I complained about it, and they sent me a real one with the
that's
bracket.
nice of them.
That's awesome. I just gotta find his phone number and thank him.
Hey,
Chris,
it wasn't Chris because Chris was on vacation.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah. How do you send something and leave the return address off? Is that legal?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
It can get pulled though. It can get pulled by the the security.
Yeah. So if you send a package like that, be sure and pour a half a bag of flour in it before you tape it up. Denied. Oh my goodness. I'm fighting a nap so bad. This is my nap time.
We
I'm
usually
work-
don't pick these up.
I hear you,
These
Chad.
Guitar Hero.
I hear you, man. It's just nap 30 around here too. Oh, that's a good. Hey, that's a good guitar right there.
We usually don't pick those up, but we picked this one up. This apparently is a good one.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Where's the handle?
I have it. It's all here. We tested it. It all works.
Yeah.
I just took it apart to clean it, but we bought that for $1 because we were buying something else. If I can find it.
$1? You got it for $1?
Yep.
Holy cow!
I'd buy that for $1.
I sure would too.
Oh my goodness.
I found a YouTuber looking around. Let's see if I can find him. Like,
So here you go, Chris.
find this.
We were in that garage sale and we were looking at this thing. And he
What
had it
is
sitting
that?
on the counter. I'll take it out of here. It's a wooden machinist box, but we opened it up. Look at the size of that caliper.
Oh, Leroy, look at there.
Wow.
Sweet.
It's like
What is it? Is it a stirret?
It's a
It's one of
do you-
the
what do you-
micro measurement things.
No, what's the
Mid-
name?
Toyo?
What is it? Toyo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably like $80.
No, it's more than that.
Yeah, they're expensive.
It's a good one. But we were looking at that. He had it marked for 30. And I was gonna buy it. I didn't say anything. I was gonna buy it. And before I could even finish the deal with him, he said, well, I guess I would take 20 for it. So I was like, okay. So I'll take it for 20. But then we grabbed the guitar sitting on top of it, and I saw $1 on it. I was like, I'll just take that too. So we owe you $21. So that's how we ended up with that guitar.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So, Corey, Profit First Reseller is a guy that I found, and all he sells is video game parts like that, accessory parts. That's all he sells, and he's like $100,000, 90-day, $100,000 deal. But it's pretty neat, you know, with the stuff.
We've talked about him on the show before.
Have you?
Yeah, me and Teresa was talking about him at one night. He seems so chill. Like I joked that.
Yeah.
He looks like he must like smoke a roll every day and just
Yeah.
and he just sits in his floor so calm,
Yeah.
peaceful, just cleans Guitar Hero parts and
Yeah.
Wii controllers. And
We could try it.
sells $1,000 a day. It's all great.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Hey, Brad, stop being jealous of people.
I'm not being jealous. I love the guy. I watch him all the time.
You don't
He's-
watch my
he's-
videos.
He's one of the most soothing resellers. I always say Chad's one of the most therapeutic resellers on YouTube. This guy's the most soothing reseller on YouTube.
Hey, Brad,
Yeah.
did I tell you what I did over the weekend?
No, you did not. I don't think I've talked to you this week, since.
Yeah, not much. Well, I picked up 200 more bins.
For real. Where'd you find these at?
Georgia.
The same kind, same color, same everything?
No, a little different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do they fit your?
No.
They don't fit those.
No. It's a whole new setup.
Well, you know what? Now that you know how to make your own bins,
Yeah.
put inside those bins.
Yeah, I haven't worked on that project yet.
When you coming to South Carolina,
Ooh,
Brad?
When am I coming inside? It might be a few weeks. So we're working on a deal in Missouri. We're working on a deal on the other side of Virginia. And then I've actually got a deal made to go to Knoxville. So but I think they must be on vacation. I can't go pick that up until like this weekend or early next week. So,
Oh, they pulling to me?
huh?
They pulling to me?
Yeah, they're pulling a Chris. They won't be back for a few days.
Well,
They
they must be on vacation.
what?
Working on those.
We're working on it.
Hi.
I just gotta make the time to do.
Tell my
Oh,
sister.
have you heard anything from the guy?
Tell my sister-in-law I said hello.
Hey, Leroy said hello.
Yeah.
I am not lying. I'm telling the absolute truth. She's wanting me to hit the road bad. I understand that.
Shoot.
They're both big deals. Like she thinks they're might be enough super busy for the rest of the year in those two deals. So,
Nice.
She just
I'm a
likes
little
to
worried
list. She just
about
likes
this
to
year.
list, Brad.
yeah.
She loves to list, that lady. I could tell Tammy likes to list. I
Yeah,
mean, Tanya.
She's good at it too.
Yeah.
With us picking up the higher end items, we don't have the bulk of inventory. Like last year at this time, we had this whole area just packed to the gills. We were walking over stuff, and
Yeah.
there's a lot less this year. It makes you a little bit nervous going into. Well, it's still spring for crying out loud, but still, it's weird not having just a ton of inventory.
I don't do yard sales, but the yard sales here slow down because of the heat.
Yeah, they slow down in the dead of the summer, and then we have a bunch of community ones in the fall. But there's the fall ones are not as good as the spring ones. Usually, we've got almost 2/3 of our year worth of inventory done with the spring community sale, which is a good problem to have.
Yeah. Just be careful because there's people that like to go on vacation all the time.
I know. I need to find out when he's on vacation. Just go get his inventory. He's not using it.
Well, he thinks that he doesn't have good inventory, and we'd crush it if I think that's what people should do. I think there should be a YouTuber that switches inventory.
Just swap inventory with someone.
Just swap inventory with somebody.
It'll be like a game show.
But you gotta you gotta make it work. You know what I mean? Like this person's like, oh, I can't, blah blah blah. You have to you both have to try to crush it. I would hate your inventory because I don't want to ship in a box.
Whose inventory? Mine?
Yeah, of course.
You don't want to ship in a box?
No.
Why
Yeah.
do you hate boxes so much, Leroy? I never actually heard the reasoning on this.
I don't buy boxes for one.
Okay.
Well, buy boxes.
I don't need boxes for what I sell. But then I'm sitting here saying I'd probably hate Brad's setup because I would have to ship out 19 little Legos every day.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I sent out. Hold up. So what I was awakened this morning by sales. I shipped out. Let me look. Yeah, 30. I sent out 30 in an order this morning.
$30 in one order?
30 in one order. That's what I was awakened to.
Yeah, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, but it's like $30, Corey.
No, it was a couple $100.
Corey, it's like $30.
Wake up to 30 orders and you got McDonald's money.
Yeah, I did. I went and got me a one of those steak, egg, and cheese bagels. I forgot what it's called for a second.
A bagel? You
I
got a
did.
steak and cheese bagel?
Bagel? Yeah, no, I didn't go get one, but
They sound
Well,
good
it's-
right now.
it was nice getting awakened that way.
Oh yeah, that's always nice. When I had my old warehouse, if I had anything over $100 sale, I would leave the house in the middle of the night and go pack it.
Oh, we don't get that crazy.
I do because I figure they're drunk buyers and they might repent in the morning.
Oh, I
Which
did
is
have
fine.
one. I sold a
is fine.
Bible. I sold a Bible and packed it up and was getting ready to load. Getting ready to stick all my labels on and load them in the car, and got a message asking if what it would cost to overnight it. And it's like, well, I already made the label and all that, but it would cost blah 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 blah. When they heard what it would cost, they changed their mind pretty quick.
I can imagine.
I bet they did.
I'm not really a liar, but I was tempted to lie. I was tempted to say I'm already on my way to the post office. Because in my heart, it was already on its way to the post office. But I didn't. I tried to accommodate the best I could. Because I care. I'm a good guy.
Well,
No
stop.
way. No way. No way.
Man. I hate listing cheap crap.
I don't mind it.
I absolutely hate it. Uh-oh. Question for Sue. Let's see. What's the most frequent category sold on the dollar auction statically? That's a good question. I don't know. Let me see if I can find out.
Hey, Sue. I hadn't even looked at the chat.
Hello, Sue.
It sounds like you're sneezing. Hello, Sue. Hello, Sue. Hello, Sue.
I heard you talking about getting parts to games, Chad. I just went to look in our tote, found some parts to a game, and saw a game that I had on Amazon, but it got gated, and so it came off. But who was it?
Yeah.
You ever seen this one?
Needs cleaning.
So I think right now it looks like the most common thing sold on the static is jewelry so far, and not like there's not a real clear winner there, but it looks like jewelry probably has a little bit more sales than the rest. It's hard to tell because they don't have good reports, but just by looking through it looks like that's what it might be.
Chris, I don't feel like you're listing. I feel like you're playing around on the internet on a looking for a vacation. Go list something.
You're not listing, Chris. You're loafing.
Yeah, I just keep thinking that.
Wrong show.
Wrong show, man.
Wrong.
I don't like those guys on that show.
Oh no.
That show's been around for a long time, those guys.
Well, they try.
They let the riffraff come in there and just messes things up.
Oh, I know. Scare people away.
Maybe one day they'll figure it out.
No.
I can't watch anymore because that Leroy guy's back.
Yeah, he was on vacation last year at this time. It was
I ain't
nice.
having that.
I don't think it has anything to do with me. It might be somebody with glasses, but not this one.
Uh-oh. Shots fired.
Hey, what?
Gotta sell an eagle here. You guys are gonna be in my temporary photo. There you go. Smile. Say cheese. You're in it.
Yep.
Condition used. So, Chad, what are you up to today? Are you
Yep.
cleaning games?
I'm gonna list some stuff, I guess.
Is that a
Hoping that-
viewfinder?
Oh,
It is. I got 2, and the coolest thing is I got a bucket of these. You may already saw this.
Did you know? Oh, come on.
Superman, Popeye. Look at Popeye.
Did you know you can have custom viewfinder slides like those made with whatever pictures you want in them?
Yeah, I've heard about those.
I've heard of that.
I did.
We do that for our. We bought a couple of viewfinders from eBay for our escape room. It's part of a puzzle, and then we have the viewfinders made, so they have to go through the photos for the clues. So we do have a couple of those sitting around.
Yeah, that's cool. Custom. I got Batman. That's some old Batman too. 1960s.
Nice.
Come on.
Oh, that's no 6 pounds, is it?
So, do y'all check your emails 2 or 3 times a day?
What's that email?
I have for the last 15 years. And I got one that looked legit, and it said, Amazon, your membership is fixing to expire because we can't get the payment, your debit card. It's not working.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I opened it up because it looks real, and it's like, you know, we got to verify it's you. So you got to sign in. You got to give us your name, your address.
Clever.
And then it said, yeah, down one of them line items said social security number, and then it said, what's your mother's maiden name and what's your pet's name? And at that point, I was like, why would you make me remember my first pet? And I started tearing up. I was like, Spike, no, Spike. It made me cry about it. And then I realized, I was like, why would it want my social security number? And I backed out, shut my phone down, and I don't know. It looked real.
It's bad.
Is this real?
Yeah, this happened this morning. I
But
read
did
mine like
you really
4
get
times a
sad
day.
about did you really get sad about the dog and everything?
Yeah, they're bringing up the past. My first pet's name.
I'm laughing at you, but
Spike,
the way you
no,
said it.
Spike. Watch out for that truck, Spike. Yeah, I immediately went back to 1988 immediately over a dumb email.
I don't realize I'm not being a jerk. It's just the way you tell the story is hilarious.
Sue, if you ever want a live sell, let us know. We'll hop in with you. If that makes it easier. That tends to make it a lot easier, especially for your first show. We'll just have Gramps hop in with you.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Yeah, I got to look into that. There's a link you make on YouTube Live. That's what I want to do next is let somebody pop in.
Did you give him your bank account and stuff too, right?
No.
You should have gave him your bank account stuff and then you should have just left your keys outside for the car and the house.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I run this email over to you? What's your address and mother's maiden name?
What's your address?
A little reverse psychology there.
You probably got a little time to work on that. I keep getting a text about unpaid tolls.
I do too.
They're gonna take my vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Hey.
that? They take your vehicle now. Not
So
your
let me-
license, your vehicle.
That's
when
terrible.
I started getting so me and Austin went to Pensacola last November, and we had to go through a toll booth.
On vacation?
No, it was a air show. But anyway,
That's a vacation.
anyway, listen
Yeah,
to me.
no, there it is. There it is, right there. You don't call something like that a vacation?
Yeah.
No, I do not.
It was a business trip, Brad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
testing fishing lures before he sells them on eBay.
Sorry,
Anyway,
interrupted your story.
we went down there and we stayed with my uncle. And my uncle, you had to, in order to go over to Pensacola Beach, you have to cross a toll bridge. And it's the only way over there unless you go like several miles down and then come back up. So he gave me this little box and he said, here, put this in your car. And he says, when you go over that toll bridge, you'll be good. I said, okay. So I put it in the car. So they give you an express lane that you can pass through. So we went through it and did it several times when we were down there. And I never, I gave the thing back to him. And then when we get home, like a month later, I started getting those same texts. And I'm like, Tammy, like, this is what happened. Is this? And she's like, no, don't you dare. She says, this is a scam, man. It's all over the place.
So you do hold tolls.
What's that?
So you do hold tolls.
No, I don't owe tolls.
Yours is legit.
Yeah. No, mine's not legit. Or they're not legit. My tolls are paid.
For your social, so you don't go to jail.
Yeah, I won't be giving them none of that mess.
I like the way Chad tells the story better.
Oh, Chad tells the story better.
Chad, you got any other stories?
Sometimes I do.
Chad's a good storyteller.
He's a good reseller too. He doesn't take vacation 17 times a year.
I don't take vacation 17 times.
It's not a vacation.
I would.
It's only 2 vacations and 42 day trips.
There you go.
Or if you want to call it 2-day trips.
No, he's going to visit his mom again.
I heard what he said. He said it's not a vacation if he doesn't bring Tammy.
Yeah, if his family doesn't go, it's not a vacation. That's what I heard.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know if that's a good definition, but that's what I heard.
Now, do you guys consider a reseller meetup a vacation?
Yes, that's a vacation because you're
No,
gone.
It's not. No, it's not. It's
Yes,
work.
it is.
It's
If
not.
that's a vacation, taking a
You're taking a trip, so it's a vacation.
you took a trip, Chris, like 7 of them.
It used to be just me that picked on.
Well, I'm sorry if y'all want to consider going to see my mama and doing things for my mama on vacation. But
Oh, don't.
Oh, now he's getting all butthurt.
Do not besmirch your mother's name with your activities, Christopher.
Yeah.
Now he's getting all butthurt.
Let's see.
I like how Chris was like, he's bagging on like Tammy making fun of him. She had the greatest line. She said, "It's you, homeboy."
Oh, that's what that comment's about. I was like, why would he say that? I get it now. Okay. I get it now, Brad.
Brad, do you consider every time you go get Playmobil a vacation?
I should.
Yeah,
I should
Brad,
start
that's a
doing that.
day trip. Yeah, I mean, I take a day trip as a vacation to y'all, so that should be a vacation.
Yeah, but your day trip is you hanging out somewhere doing nothing, throwing fish hooks in the water, or
Ain't
watching
nothing
an
wrong with
air show,
Or hanging out on the beach.
or hanging out on the beach.
Sorry, Brad. I'm sorry, Chris. We love you, buddy.
Sorry for what? All right, I'm good.
Look at that one. Can you see that?
Nope.
What is that?
It's Fat Albert. There's 3 viewfinders. 3 of them in the pack.
Is it a game or?
Viewfinder from 1967.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's 3.
Hey,
Fat Albert.
Janet said, Chris, if family goes, it's not a vacation.
What is it?
I don't know, but if family goes, she says it's not a vacation.
Oh, so that means not all mine's been vacation then. I've only taken one vacation. Because my fishing trip, the only person that went was me. Everything else, family went. So, thank you, Janet. I appreciate the backup there. So I've only had one vacation, and so this next thing I'm getting ready to take is just a trip. It's not a vacation because family's going. The whole
Can
family.
somebody block her?
I'm out.
Can somebody block her, please?
No, don't block Janet. She's my friend.
Apparently now.
She's got my back.
Janet, I'm only teasing, sweetheart.
Janet was my best good friend.
It's the good thing about being delusional, Chris. You can make up your own rules.
Yeah.
If somebody's new to this channel, like, wow, they really don't like that guy.
It's real therapy over here.
They'll figure it's real therapy over here. I still ain't got no labels and can't figure out how to get labels.
Oh, Ken just did it for his. He signed up for his personal account and it didn't work, so he had to convert it to a business account, and then they
Yep.
give you a different page to get labels from.
Really?
Yep.
So I need to switch everything over to a business account.
Yep, that's what worked for him. And he did it like in 10 minutes. He was done.
See? Okay.
Hey, Brad, speaking of getting stuff straightened out, I finally got that message off my thing.
Good. Got it all settled then.
Yeah, I finally got my money back and everything.
Awesome.
Meaning eBay.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's only, well, here you can see what it shows.
So you know what I found out yesterday?
You're pregnant because you went on vacation.
And I want to give Shane, Soda City Flips, a shout out for helping me with this. That not all golf head covers are the same.
Oh, shit.
I mean, you got your putters. You know, I know the difference between a putter cover and anything else, but apparently the drivers, you know, a wood is not a driver and a driver is not a wood. And then you got a hybrid. So you got 3 different sized golf head covers that are not a golf head. I mean, you got a hybrid, a wood, and a driver, and then even something else. But you got to know the sizes of the golf clubs they fit in order to identify the golf club head cover.
Hey, Corey.
Yeah.
We're getting this information from a guy who shipped 52 golf clubs for free.
No, you're getting this information from Shane Soda City Flips because that's who gave me the information. That's why I said giving him the shout out because he's the one that gave me the information on it. He's been a very good help in helping me figure out.
He's been a good friend, unlike you guys.
What kind? Right? Yeah, he's helping trying me to figure out what kind of golf.
Now, he cares about me. He's not like you guys. He cares.
You don't give Corey a shout out, and you call him every 3rd day to ask him something
He
silly.
quit calling me because he was broken.
I haven't called Corey in a week.
It's
You know
been
why,
at least-
though? I know why. I know why you stopped calling me.
Why?
Every time you do call me, it's on a Monday.
Yeah,
I'm recording and listing and packing, and I don't answer the phone because it's ringing when it's on silent.
I almost sent you a message yesterday.
I
And be like, I almost sent you a message yesterday, text you and be like, hey, this is my personal Monday communication text since you're busy.
I'm telling you, if you call me on a Monday, that's one of the few times I won't answer my phone.
I know.
I won't call Brad on a Sunday. I try not to call Brad on a Sunday.
So does anybody create variations on their listing?
I used to. I don't anymore.
Do you know how many you can put in there?
I have 300 on one, so a lot.
I don't think there's a number. I've never bumped up against the number.
What, Brad?
Wow.
I've never bumped up against a number, so I think it's. I don't know if there is a number.
Yeah, I don't know if there is one. Oh, that heater finally quit running.
Heater.
Yeah, we're running a heater here, man. It's
What's
cold.
that, Chad?
That's just one of them. The 3-set Batman from 1967 that's in the green for $19 and $26 from the UK.
Oh wow.
Just for that one, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I
Wow.
got 10 sets and 2 view finders.
That's screwed it up.
I should
I
list
moved
these
the yard
individually,
in
but I'm
a
too
winter
lazy.
jacket this morning.
Yeah,
Is it cold out there?
It's freezing out here.
Golly, man, it's like 100 degrees here.
I think this morning it was like 43 degrees and the wind was howling and it was raining, so it felt like 20.
Oh my gosh.
It's like 85 degrees here.
Yeah.
We
And
came
I
out-
walked outside. I walked outside this morning at 8 o'clock to come up here, man. And before I got to the truck, I got a sunburn.
It was 51 degrees inside the shop this morning when we came out. I was like, nope, heater's coming on.
Golly. That's nice. I hate to say it, but that's nice. May and still kind of like winter or fallish or whatever you want to call it.
It's chilly. I'm sick of all this rain.
Yeah, I wouldn't like the rain.
Good Lord, I can't find this hat.
Mixed.
This Indian motorcycle patch hat. I
Now,
can't find that thing anywhere.
dressing. I'm trying to make 2 big.
There you go. Upstate said it was 33 this morning with frost. Holy cow. You guys are colder than us.
Yeah.
What?
Upstate picker. I would imagine that's upstate New York.
Oh,
Yeah, we mowed in a jacket in a coat the other day.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate it, but yeah, no. I'm going to focus on trying to get
Is that
like
Tammy?
number 1 this year.
no, that's probably Tanya.
Tanya.
Tammy's at home taking her nap.
Tanya's
She's
making.
She's making a phone deal here.
Get 'em.
Oh, yeah.
Saquon Barkley.
Yep, he's in New York. Upstate, where are you? Upstate, are you near Watertown, Fort Drum?
I'm in Canada.
You're in Canada?
Eh?
Chad, you're not in Canada.
No, eh?
Well,
Nope.
upstate New York is basically Canada.
Yep.
No, you still got a couple more states to go through before you get to there. From
Not in
there.
upstate New York. You can go right across Lake Ontario from New York into Canada.
What is
New
he,
York?
Yeah, we used to live
What
there.
is he talking about?
Thought you had to go through Pennsylvania or Vermont or Maine or New Hampshire.
No,
or any of
no.
that.
New York touches the Canadian border. Once
Trying to
you
tell you, if I have a map, I can show you.
No, I believe you. I'm not. I
No,
honestly did not think New York touched the Canadian border, but I mean
Oh,
it's possible up there. You know, I mean,
Not just the Great Lakes, and
well,
the
why-
Great Lakes are split with Canada. So
Yeah.
well, why don't you just do this, Chris? Why don't you put that on your vacation list?
wait a minute, is that where Niagara Falls is at?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll put that on my vacation list. We'll go ahead there next.
Good job.
I've never seen Niagara Falls. Thank you, Leroy, for the great.
You want to go in January? It's the best time.
I doubt that. It probably would be pretty to see it frozen, though.
I don't think it freezes, does it?
I don't know. I'm sure the mist freezes everything around it, though, right?
Somebody
Running
Google.
water doesn't freeze well.
You
So
don't think
I don't think the falls ever fully freeze. No.
You don't think the mist off the falls would freeze everything around it?
Well, yeah, a lot of stuff freezes around it, but I don't think the falls ever freeze like to a stop.
Yeah, I was talking about the mist of the freeze.
Oh
We
yeah,
have that up there in North Carolina. We used to go to some falls in the wintertime, and the mist would have all the trees and all that frozen. It looked like it just snowed in there. It's real pretty. Let's see. I'm about an hour south and east of Fort Drum.
Yep.
Did somebody's phone get unplugged?
What, Leroy?
Oh, everybody's quiet. Everybody's disappeared but me and you.
Yeah, what's up with that?
And Chad's there.
I'm
What's
looking
going
for
on?
the list.
Can you hear me now?
Brad's making deals. Oh, send offer to buyer. Let's send an offer.
We're getting
Open
desperate.
box, new old stock.
I got a black crow eating chicken wings out my yard. Out of the cat food frying pan. Yeah, he's like 5 foot from me. Funny looking, flying off with the chicken bone in his mouth. He's a cannibal.
Oh, let's see if we can list some Kirby vacuum parts.
Oh, that's a lot of fun.
Not really.
It's
I
better,
like-
it's better than listing and relisting and telling people you're actually listing.
I don't do that no more.
Yeah, I disagree.
I don't. I let Nifty take care of that for me on platforms that need it done.
We got a Kirby G5 model, purple in variant.
Ah,
We got all the partses.
Parts
that'd be a
and
good listing.
pieces.
I don't know if it's a good listing. I'm trying to see if any of these things have ever sold. I don't want to list crap just to have it up there.
Yeah. How much did you give for it?
Oh, probably $1 for the vacuum, $5 tops.
What?
We find them around here all the time.
Golly. No. If I could find Kirby's, that's all I would sell. I wouldn't sell anything else.
Yeah, just like you said, if you found blenders, I gave you 700 blenders and you threw them all in the trash.
They're all sold, Leroy. Did you not know that?
I got a blender. I got one. There's a blender.
I sold them
Alabama
all.
Beach.
I got a couple of pieces left, but I pretty much sold nearby every one of them on Marketplace. And what's that other? Hold on a minute. What's that other one? Kind of like Marketplace, but it's not Marketplace.
Bonanza.
Craigslist?
No, Offer Up.
Okay.
Who remembers the banana splits?
I do.
2 bears, an elephant, and they're playing instruments
Yes.
by Hanna-Barbera. He-Man.
Well, they've been
Amazing
around.
He-Man.
They've been around a long time.
I'm not that old.
Oh goodness gracious alive!
1970. Need a flashlight? Probably. Ooh.
Maybe I stripped it down too far.
I wrote the banana spits. Good. Yeah, good job.
I have nothing to say.
Nothing that won't get you in trouble anyway, huh?
Yep.
Hey.
It's fight over.
Where's Amy at?
Oh,
It's about time for her to come on and do the spin the wheel.
Maybe she's actually working today, Chris.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
You guys better leave Amy alone.
She's probably trying to still figure out who Metallica is.
Metallica is what we used to adjust our bass on our boom booms back in the 90s. We didn't use rap. We used Inner Sandman and all that. Drum hitting, thumping.
Get a little thunderstruck going.
That was the fun fact of Chad for today.
Like that. I sure wish I could find these parts.
I sure wish I wasn't falling asleep.
Before I forget,
Don't fall asleep.
You got
Before-
your mat up there, don't you?
Leroy,
Uh-oh.
your tape you sent me is a piece of crap.
Uh-oh.
Your
Just so
what?
you know.
He's doing you favors and you're
He
just...
Leroy sent me some tape, but it curls up every time I go to try and use the damn shit.
What do
Sorry
you
for
mean
moving.
it curls up.
Let's see
You
if I can.
She's just
She's
not
saying
good at her job.
She about to show you, Leroy.
She's fighting it.
Let's see.
Oh, no, it didn't do it
That
this
goes
time.
there.
But the edges like roll over on itself.
You should take all of that back because you hurt my feelings.
That's
I
good
told her
stuff.
she didn't hurt your feelings. She said, I don't care,
I'm just saying. What is that off of?
Kirby.
Oh.
They don't.
I'm just saying, Leroy. I'm using it because you sent it to me, so I'm gonna finish using it. But I curse you every day.
So just throw it away if you don't like it. Send it to somebody else.
You don't throw away tape.
Yeah, send it to somebody you don't like. That's the reseller. That's a good one.
I didn't know if it was bad. If I knew it was bad, I wouldn't have sent it.
I got a whole nother roll over here yet. I gotta use too.
It's not bad. She's just a little bougie about her tape.
I'm not bougie about my tape.
You know how resellers get, Leroy.
What kind of tape do y'all normally buy?
American Bubble Boy.
Hey, they got the 3-inch tape.
Yep.
Yep.
See, I
Leroy
need
sent me RH plastic. I don't know what it is. See, it's this stuff. Leroy crying.
I would be.
probably.
I would be.
Imprisoning me. What I see. It's absolute horror.
Yeah, I want to get a 3-inch tape dispenser thing that sits on a desk and 3-inch tape. That way I ain't got to put 3 pieces of tape on a box to seal up the thing.
What does that look like, Chris?
Is that 3-inch? Yeah, see, that's what I want, 3-inch, and then 3-inch tape.
That's what Lonnie
Yeah,
does.
just one, just like that, Leroy. Yeah, where do you get it at, Leroy?
I have like 7 tape dispensers.
Can I buy one from you?
Hold on. I'm not done.
So Rico's children, you have something listed for $80 and they offer you $20.
That's just in front of me.
Yeah.
So that was
Don't you
one,
have a
two.
fancy tape machine, Leroy?
I'm sorry.
Don't you have a fancy tape machine?
I have a paper machine. Yeah.
What is
Now,
that?
that would be nice.
I can't get to that from here.
Oh,
Now, does it work good?
It works great if I could get to it. I haven't seen it in a couple of months. It's right there. I can touch it. I just can't get to it.
Viewmasters.
I'm telling you, this crap is just crap.
One regular channel left. One.
Do you know what it came off of?
Yeah.
Like what Kirby?
Yeah, a G5 purple. I have the part numbers. I'm telling you, like,
You should
Well, that's
see.
no- there's different
You did get my message about this.
mm-hmm.
angles selling and then she got the rest of yours.
No, snowman.
You got snowman.
I got Brad's favorite card,
What is it?
Dan Marino.
Hey, I got some rose.
Not that. That's a garbage pail, isn't it?
Oh,
I've sold the isotoners before. New isotoner gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gloves.
Where'd Leroy go?
I don't know.
hey, Christopher, not today.
Said he was done putting up with Teresa's abuse and he just left.
Probably.
I did not abuse him.
He says I get enough of that on Thursday nights.
Virginia.
Man, I hate to hear y'all doing away with your podcast, Corey.
It's time.
I see a bunch of rock formations, temples, Egyptian stuff. Let's see the surface.
I'm gonna give Corey a prop. Did you guys see my thing he made for me?
No.
What thing?
He made me a battery holder.
What kind of battery fits in that?
Oh. These ones.
Oh, that's cool.
What battery?
Oh, you 3D that one?
Yep.
That's cool.
And I can flip it upside down and they don't get mixed up.
Nice.
Snowman.
So you can make a fishing tackle box.
Oh man.
That one looks like it's got a lot of stuff that could sell.
I did it again. I forgot to put the custom SKU in before I made it live. It must be where I'm in front of a camera and I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Revise listing. Now I gotta revise it.
Leroy, did you quit making videos, man?
I've made videos and yeah. I leave that for you with your 17 channel.
I don't have 17. I'm gonna change the name of my Adventures with Chris channel and call it Vacation with Chris.
I think you just
That'll
call
work.
it Buck Mountain Agencies.
Buck Mountain what?
Agencies.
You should just call the channel Not Today and just
Yeah.
go do everything but work.
There you go. Not today. Yeah.
Not bad.
Look what I found on vacation
Yeah.
at the thrift store. Did
I'm
you
not
go
going
to a thrift store?
You should start a channel, Chris, and just name it Vake. V-A-C, Vake.
Think they get it?
It doesn't matter. We all know.
We got to keep you listed on here so you can afford the next vacation.
Right.
Last week without you, we stayed on till 4 o'clock.
To what time?
4 o'clock.
About what time we always stay on is 4 o'clock, ain't it?
Then maybe it was 5 o'clock because it was late.
Yeah, we ran long last week.
Oh,
I got a lot done last week.
I'm getting a lot done today.
Yeah, it looks like
I'm
it.
not.
I like really am.
I'm gonna go on your page and check.
Ah,
Wouldn't do you no good. They in drafts.
Chris works hard when he's prepping for a vacation.
I can see your drafts. I have your login.
On my eBay?
Yeah.
I gave you my login for eBay?
Yeah, when I sent you that email, it said we were going to cancel your account unless we get all this information.
That's 'cause the old people won't.
Oh, hey, check this out. So you remember a few weeks ago we was talking about locations. Certain eBay was going to change things up, the search locations and stuff, where people buyers, when they go to search items, they're going to see the stores that are in their area. Remember we was talking about that?
Yeah.
Kevin brought it up on one of his shows. I went to search for, I was watching a YouTube channel and a guy was talking about a store and this and that and the other. And I went to search the store and it won't pull up any items in that store. It says the information. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly what it says right now. It has something to do with location. Let me see here.
Is his stuff for shipping or pickup only?
What?
Is his stuff shipped or picked up only?
For shipping?
Is it in another country?
No. Let me find it. Give me 1 second.
Did he block you?
No.
oh, there it was.
I saved this.
Can I? Well, I don't. I want to wait until Chris is done.
Who's
but
getting stuff done?
I have a question.
Hey, Lisa. What's your question?
There's 5 people on here. When Brad is shipping stuff out, I see him moving around, taking a box, taping it. When Chad is working on hats, I see the hats in the box. He's taking pictures. When I'm listening, you can see me over at the light box taking pictures with the light box. When you're doing what you're doing, I can see you looking down. And this guy says he's working. And I don't see him doing nothing.
Because what I'm doing is on the computer, Leroy.
So how do you don't have a physical item?
Yeah. I got a whole box of physical items right there.
Oh God! You call baseball cards listening?
I'm not doing. I don't do nothing.
You're gonna have to back off Chris. He's a lot caller eBay seller.
A what?
A what?
White collar eBay seller.
Lock car.
White collar.
All right, look. Hey, real quick. Hey, look. This is what it says. Look right here. It says this store has no inventory available in your location. See that?
That's my neighbor.
What's his name? Cooper Cards.
Camper cards. Camper cards.
Is
It
he from,
has no inventory available in my location.
is he from another country? Is he from
No,
Canada?
he's from Las Vegas.
Well, that's another country.
Yeah.
Can you see it, Brad?
I'm trying to find the channel.
No, it's
Put
not
a link in. Put a link in the. What is it on?
It's an eBay store.
I know. Put the link in the private chat over there.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Cooper Cards, right?
Camper.
Yeah,
hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, it didn't pop up in
Yeah,
user.
CAMPER cards.
Okay, I get it now. It's popping up in eBay stores. We are sold out, but there are some other stores you may be interested. Ours says it's sold out. We're sold out.
Did you look it up on your phone?
No, I'm looking at it on the computer. It says we are sold out. But here are some other stores you may be interested in, and it's got a thing where you can click and discover other stores.
It doesn't have any inventory.
What'd you say, Corey?
It doesn't have any inventory.
Did you look it up on your phone too?
Yeah.
He what?
Somebody
It
else-
says nothing in your location, but he doesn't have any listings.
Okay. I was just thinking, man, did they really just do that? You know, where I can't see anything.
Virginia, they have
Okay.
how many totes that-
That wouldn't benefit eBay much. They're not going to do that.
Yeah, because see, 68%, 90% or 75 to 80% of my sales go to the West Coast.
I got numbers too. 80% of my sales came from the neighbor's house.
Now, so I on my main eBay store, I got everything scheduled out till June the 12th.
Can I play?
Yes.
Okay. Well, 100% of 67% of our sales come from Playmobil.
Good job. You travel a lot, don't you?
Yeah. Our one big deal just fell through.
Oh no.
Somebody local to them bought it.
Yeah. That
So I'm
sucks.
not traveling to Missouri.
Oh no.
Not today. Oh, I'm not worried about it, Chris. It's all good. Tanya's heart hurt, she said.
Tanya's hurt.
Tanya,
Yeah.
you will find better.
Hurting, Linda. She's hurting.
Tanya,
all right.
you will find better, my friend. I promise. You guys be nice to Tanya. That's my sister.
Hey, that's my workhorse over here. Gotta keep her happy.
Toss her a sugar cube once in a while.
Exactly.
Well, Brad, if you ever, Brad, if you make a Playmobil deal near Mount Airy or where I live, just hit me up. Let me know when you'll be here, and I'll go on vacation that week.
Nice. I get to take a ride in the eBay truck.
Yeah, I'll leave you the keys to the eBay mobile and $10.
Well, if you ever make a deal in the Nashville-ish, Chattanooga-ish area,
Yeah,
hit me up and we'll cyber stalk Vice Grip Garage till we figure out exactly where he lives in Lewisburg, and then we'll go find him.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Brad,
Every time I go to Lewisburg, I'm trying to like recognize things I see in the video and stuff, see if I can triangulate his position. You know,
Yes, right on. You can probably
Are you
Google it.
stalking people, Brad?
ma'am?
Are you stalking people?
No, not at all. Not intentionally. I may have done it unintentionally a few times.
I like the guy who will find out where you are on YouTube or TikTok. You send a picture and you say you can't find me, and then he does all the research. He goes, "Oh yeah, you're in Spartanburg, South Carolina."
Have you seen that? Who watches TikTok on here?
I do a little bit.
I do.
Have you seen the guy that goes out and finds people who are just total asses to other people?
No.
Like they'll do something like in somebody's video. Like I don't even remember what the one was. Like one lady was a super Karen to somebody else, and they didn't know who she was, but they send this video to this guy, and he will like deep dive into everything to figure out who you are and to shame the crap out of you.
Dude, that's kind of like dangerous. That's a
I
good
think
way
it's
to get.
hilarious
That's a good way to
because
get shot
if you're
around
gonna do
here.
it in public, you deserve it anyway.
That's a good way to get shot.
He
So-
does. He's He doesn't go hunt them down like in person.
Oh, what does he do?
No, he does cyber stalking.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
He's
finds
kinda like-
and he posts a video about who they are. So
Yeah, he's like that Happy Gilmore movie. Remember that guy they hired? And he was giving Adam Sandler a hard time on the course, yelling, "Jackass!"
So wait a minute, is what he's doing is he legal?
here. He just called somebody a jackass.
So is what he's doing is that illegal?
He's not doing anything.
I mean,
wrong.
can they not be like defamation of character or something like that?
The one guy on TikTok that will find out if a Karen does something, then he'll go figure out who they are because somebody needs to know who they are, so he'll figure it out.
Mm.
They're trolling. Hired troll.
Hired troll.
There you
Would you
go.
consider that like doxing?
No, because he doesn't tell them their address.
Oh, he doesn't?
No,
Okay.
he tells them what state or maybe city they're in, but he doesn't give out their address.
Gives them enough information to figure it out, though.
Maybe. Shouldn't make an ass out of yourself then.
I guess I don't have an issue with that. I used to like it back in the old days when you said something and you had to be face to face. There was consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, I fight Chris.
I'd fight Chris.
What'd you say?
After school, Chris, you and me.
Yeah.
That'd be a short fight. We'd both throw a hip and
Yeah, right?
we'd be at the bar in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Touching.
Who won? Who won?
Who won? Somebody
This
won
guy.
something else.
Oh, it's this joker over here.
Ah.
Or no, it's Chad.
Oh.
Why are you picking on me today?
Oh, what's the matter here, boy? Girl's a tough skin to handle it.
No,
I handle it every day.
She's mean to me. She hurts my feelings.
Talk about meeting after school. Chris is getting all feisty now.
I wouldn't be wearing my feelings on my shirt sleeve. They put them in your pocket.
That's my cue to leave.
Why are you leaving?
Why are you leaving?
Nap time. I got to bounce.
Nap time?
Yeah, I got to take my nap.
Man, golly, Chad, you gonna make me face plant right here, man.
You ought to set up a cot right there,
Yeah.
Stay
You
live.
and that might help these guys monetize their channel faster.
Yeah.
It's like the Truman Show, the
Right.
Wolfman Show.
Yeah.
For leveling.
The real life. Yeah.
I've done that before.
What are you looking at, Becky?
You have done that before.
Leroy's got a cot upstairs, don't he?
Is this Becky?
What in the world?
Is that customer service? Is that the eBay representative?
That's James from my reseller life.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. See y'all later. Have a
What is
great
that?
day.
My board was. See you later, Chad. Thanks for coming by, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
What was that? My boring reseller life or something like that? Ain't that what it's called?
Yeah.
23, 13, 13.
Later, Wolfman. I didn't catch you before you got out there. I was doing business.
Doing business.
What do you think about his take on servers being bad?
Whose take?
James?
James, yeah, James.
James is a smart guy and he does a lot of sales. So if something's going on with eBay, he probably knows it before we do.
He's got a lot of data.
The
Yeah,
problem is I just don't care. Like I'm just gonna keep my head down and do my work.
I can't fix the server. I can't fix it.
Nope. If I paid attention to all of eBay's problems and made that my focus, never get anything done.
yeah.
You know, I was just thinking about that guy a few minutes ago. I was gonna mention his name. I wasn't going to mention his name, but I'll mention his name. Like a guy like that, I don't know if you've ever watched one of his lifts with me videos, and he'll list like 200 and something hats, and like just like very quickly. And I'm like, I'm going to do that. I can also list 200 hats in an hour.
Yeah.
And then I list 3 hats that day.
I just pulled out 3 hats and tried to list them, and the research got me frustrated, so I put them back. They're still not listed.
Yeah, I have no idea how they can do that. My son, actually, Isaac, my son, hit me with it yesterday. He said you could do that. It's called way less detail.
Yep.
It's called what?
Well, he doesn't really care what the hat is. He lists every hat for like $12.99 or whatever he does. So he's just takes a picture, writes what it is, puts them up. It's not like he's researching to see if it's a good hat or a bad hat. And he probably knows the good hats, so he doesn't have to do the research. What'd you say, Tree?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Here's a cool hat I just saw a few minutes ago when I was digging through for
What is that? Monster?
Muffin Monster.
Okay.
Draw your own. You can make your own interpretation of that.
Yep, you sure could.
I could. Oh, shut up. Oh my God, I got too much to say about that hat.
About the Muffin Monster?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not the only one. I'm being silent.
It'd be a great hat to sell for like Gay Pride Week.
I think it's actually some kind of garbage disposal company or something.
The bakery.
Leroy, have you know I've listed 66 items.
You did not draft them.
Since this show has started.
You drafted 66.
Yes. That's what we'll put it that way.
Are you taking pictures too?
Pictures have already been taken.
Oh, look at you.
What do you have, a scanner?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Are you doing cards?
Yeah, I'm doing cards right now.
You do
But I got 67 articles of clothing pictures on my phone that I gotta make those listings also.
You put those
are all done, and this is what I got, for today. Hey, Brad.
$67.
No. I got cards that are worth 30. I got cards that are worth $25 to $40 right now that I'm working on.
Yeah.
Brad,
Yes.
Here's now this card's not, but hey, here's your favorite player, Tua Tagovailoa. Yeah.
Tua, please don't knock me over.
Yeah.
Tua?
Yeah, you might get one of his concussions. Don't let that rub off on you.
Okay, let's see.
Brad, did y'all know you got a new quarterback?
Brad didn't get a new quarterback.
We got 2 new quarterbacks, Chris. What you talking about?
Who was the other guy?
Zach Wilson.
Who was Zach Wilson?
He was the #1 draft pick like 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, I'm talking about you got what's his name this year in the draft?
Quinn Ewers.
Quinn Ewers, yeah, Texas guy.
Yeah.
I don't know how good that's going to be for y'all. I mean, he might do better in NFL though.
He actually fit into Mike McDaniel's system pretty well, I think.
Yeah, as long as he don't play no Georgia team, he'll be all right.
I want to know what happened to the Celtics.
It's not.
Leroy, did you know that Hurricanes are they're in like the 3rd round of the playoffs?
Who's the Hurricanes?
The Carolina Hurricanes, the hockey team.
Who cares?
Man.
What are you talking sports ball for anyway?
3rd round. Huh?
What are you talking sports ball for?
Because he's listing cards.
Nobody listens to this stuff. All right, dang it. What did I do? I got a receiver, but one channel is really light. I don't think there is a fix. I think it's just one channel is not that great. But he's right. It is one channel is very dim. Oh, I have to tune this sucker in though.
So what do you do, Corey? You got a pair of speakers you got hooked up to that receiver? Is that
Yeah.
how you test them?
Yep.
What kind do you? Now let me ask you. You got two separate types of speakers? One that's got the plugs, and then one that just takes the wires. Or do you?
Oh, but I can wire a set of RCA plugs to this if I need it.
Oh,
Right now,
okay.
I'm just using the ones that plug into the wires.
Yeah.
And I can hear the channel. Both channels work, but one is really dim. And I looked at the balance is set fine. You know, one channel is just crap. It works, but just barely. So I don't know what's going on with that. Might be parts and repair.
Oh, what brand is it?
Realistic.
$200.
Yeah, it's like a $200 receiver, but
Realistic.
yep. Not if it don't work though.
Right.
But we'll see what it is for parts and repair because that's.
Yeah. I don't know if they're
Just wanted
worth
to
anything
verify.
to repair.
We sold it as tested working because it is. I mean, it does come on and works, but I didn't realize one channel was quieter than the other one, and it is quite a bit quieter. So I don't know what to do about that. So parts and repair it is. Just gonna tell him Chris broke it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it lists for parts and repair. But oh, I'm not sure.
Did he not give my phone back?
Oh, it wasn't on it, I guess. I love that guy. What guy are we talking about, Sue? Chad? Yeah, Chad's fun.
Oh, I thought they were talking about me.
I think he's talking about my boy in reseller life.
Oh, yeah, James.
James. Yeah, James.
He's a smart guy. And like I said, I think he has more, like when things go bad, I think he sees it before we do with the store size he has, but he just has a lot of information you can't do much with. That's the problem I have with it. Like, what are you going to do about it if it is the server or if eBay is doing something like that? Wait it out, just like the rest of us.
James's superpower is he makes you feel like you're not the only one.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's not me. But that still doesn't help.
Nope.
I do like James, though. I like his channel.
Yeah.
I like Leroy.
I like Leroy. He doesn't put out content. He quit about a year ago.
Yeah.
This item needs a cleaning and has a lot of scratches. Please look at pictures closely.
I'll make sure I do that, Leroy.
What'd you say?
I said I'll make sure I look at the pictures closely.
Okay, you do that.
Okay. What do we got?
Hey, Corey,
Yeah.
are you at free shipping yet?
Do I offer free shipping?
Yeah.
Very seldom on jewelry.
I'm on the fence with that.
I can see why it's a good thing. Like I know the free shipping thing does work. Like you will get more views. They do like to buy with free shipping, but on something like this, I'm never going to do free shipping, even if I build it into the price. Because if they return it, I need the recourse of being able to hold back that shipping. On jewelry, I don't care. It's $4. So if I use it on really light stuff only.
Yeah, I got some free shipping on my that it's for light stuff, not heavy stuff. But I'm like you, Leroy. I've thought about now. I did have a store, specifically a store that had free shipping. It was like freeshipping.com is what I called it, and all the items were free shipping. And I did that for a little while, but I got to where it really, to me, like when you start getting returns, because if you're a top rated seller, whatever, you get to handle your shipping area, whatever. With free shipping, you lose out either way with returns. So I didn't like it. I didn't find that I sold more on it than I did my other store either. I didn't think it made a difference in sales. That's
When
my opinion.
when we had our own e-commerce store, we used free shipping on everything, and everything was big stuff. And it does make a difference. It does make you more competitive, and people will buy from you because of the shipping. But we also had control of whether we charge that shipping back or not, or charge them for return shipping. On eBay, you don't have that. What you doing there, Brad?
We didn't have free shipping. They had to pay for it to come back.
Brad, what's going on?
I put my earbuds in and I was checking to see if my microphone was over here. I want to listen here, but talk here. Then I'm going to also mute because I gotta use the blow dryer for a minute. Heat some stickers up.
Oh, we gotta get that hair did.
Nope.
I thought he was like, it's my turn to talk.
You're not asking me what I'm doing.
We know what you're doing, Leroy. You're working.
I'm
The
cleaning an air chisel.
An air chisel? Oh, there you go.
It's a snappy.
That's a ball joint separator.
Yeah, it is. Or a bolt breaker.
Or a bolt breaker, yep.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Or a headache creator.
Yeah. Hey, Brad, can you hear me?
31.
So when you do your variation stuff, are you able to go back and add stuff to it like you would a regular revision?
Yep.
Okay. Brad's way off in the. I like his setup over there, man. That's just. Look at that.
Do not covet thy neighbor's photo booth, Chris.
Yeah, it's got to be like it's a garage, though. And that whole area is as big as my building, it looks like. He got the hair dryer going.
Yep. Said he's got to heat up some stickers.
Yeah.
I have the hair dryer going, but I have you in my ears so I can hear you. So
Yeah, I saw your thumbs up.
there's some pretty good videos about how to make variation listings and answers a lot of questions about them on YouTube. So
Yeah, that's how I learned how to do the basics of it. Was watching it on YouTube.
Yeah, you should watch more then.
Yeah. Well, we're here to help each other, Leroy, and not be a pain in the neck.
No, I'm here to watch you list 700 baseball cards in 20 minutes because you have a.
I don't list baseball cards, my friend. I list football cards.
Yeah, Leroy, get it right.
one has a round ball and the other one has a elongated kind of oval shaped ball that you kick with your foot.
Yeah.
It has a red
And you
ball,
throw.
blue ball.
And you throw. What in the
Okay.
world?
There's Teresa's got to get nasty with it.
All the time. I don't know how Corey puts up with that
You
all
can
the
turn
time.
on up there.
Hey, you better leave her alone because that's my friend.
Oh, now you're going to take up for her because you're hollering she been mad at you all day.
Did you look it up for parts?
She's not mad at me. I just didn't explain myself. So I need
No, I'll just take the old one and sell similar. It has all my pictures.
Listen there fussing at Corey over there, man.
I put in the description that it
One side.
works fully, but the right channel is much wider than left.
I will do that. Then.
That's how Tammy does me. Tammy fusses at me all the time too.
Teresa doesn't fuss at me all the time.
But in her defense, I probably deserve it.
Look, Teresa spent the first 15 years being naggy. Now
Yeah.
she's given up. Now she's like, just do whatever. I don't care. I got to use my test speakers. Yay.
Aaron Rodgers.
I have a spot to store them. I did find, you saw I found one of your Eagles, right? You drafted. The other two.
Where's Aaron Rodgers? Is he going to Pittsburgh yet?
I don't know.
The ones up there.
Yep.
And these, I'm not sure on.
Somebody said James needs to do more Dolly videos.
Well, that must have happened in transit because that was that way.
James needs to do more daily videos.
Dolly videos is what it says. I think they meant to say daily.
Well, he does have a puppet, so maybe they did mean Dolly.
Yeah.
Oh, Dolly.
Dolly's his puppet.
Oh. I haven't watched him in a long time.
I like the ones where he was doing reaction videos to other reseller videos. Those were pretty good.
He did ours.
He did do a reaction to one of ours.
Really? I wonder if he did one for mine.
You're not really that famous, Chris.
I did a reaction video on Josh Galt.
What'd you say, Teresa?
I said we're not famous either.
No.
You're a little bit more famous than this loser.
You don't know that. You have no idea.
Chris is a local hero.
I live like 30 minutes from him, and people don't even know who he is.
Chris did a
People
reaction.
don't know anybody in Spartanburg either. Spartanburg's done nothing.
Chris did a reaction video on Josh Galt, and Josh Galt later on said, I have this redneck man who's doing videos on me again, and I'm not sure why he keeps on doing them. I would be happy to conversate with him again and talk to him about the issues at hand. Hey, that dude's pretty smart.
Yeah. He's pretty smart. Yeah, he is.
He's very philosophical.
But if you would have listened to my reaction video, you would have you wouldn't say that.
I just love the way Canadians say again.
Yeah.
Because they can say it again and again. Again.
But my reaction video was like my third or fourth video period I ever made.
That's because you were just stirring up drama.
Yeah, I was stirring up some poo poo back then.
That works on YouTube.
Yeah, it did. Boy, it blowed up. I tell you what, I was like, what? I was kind of worried about it. You know, I thought I didn't know.
Do you think you ruined your reputation?
I don't know you. Yeah, I didn't know that that's what YouTube was all about. Like I said, I was new on YouTube and doing that, and lo and behold, apparently that people like that mess. So,
Oh, people like drama. There ain't no doubt there.
yeah. You know, there's a YouTube guy out there. I mean, you know, there's a guy out there, a YouTuber, that goes around and he bashes different resellers every week.
You mean Commonwealth?
No,
No, Dave.
That dang Kevin?
no, not Dave, not Kevin. It's another
Are you
guy.
talking about Beck and Steve?
I think it may be.
He just doesn't like game resellers.
He doesn't like. I tell you what, he don't like Philly Flipper at all.
Well, that's okay.
I think it's Philly Flipper.
Yeah, he just got a burr. But I think he also just figured out that he did one kind of whiny video about game resellers and it took off because people love that. And now he's kind of stuck in that loop. He has to keep doing it if he wants to get paid by YouTube. That's somewhere I never want to be on YouTube. I don't want to be stuck doing one type of video because that's what the algorithm likes. I'll just keep doing shitty videos and nobody will watch them. And
yeah, there you go. The Fimmer says, he says, I'm a legend in my own mind.
Well, No better place to be a legend, right?
No better place. I do have a video out that's got a little short out, and the song in it says, "This is how legends are made."
Was it talking about you?
Yeah, it's a video of me. A little short of me. It's got several thousands of views.
Were you doing like a recipe video? This is how legends are made. You had some Betty Crocker up there.
No. Oh my god. I was in a kayak
This
trying to
course probably worked for you.
stand up in it.
I believe that's
Maybe.
the one.
Whew. Man, good lord.
Yeah, I'll chime in. Heck and Steve's just playing a character. That's all he's doing at this point.
Yep.
Here's
kind
here's
of stuck with it.
here's a one reason I still stop at Goodwill every so often. They keep me coming back. I found 2 sets of Callaway, well, 2 complete iron sets, and the man set has the drivers and stuff too. But like this is a complete women's iron set, Big
Yep.
Bertha Callaway iron set, and so
Did they-
$5. I paid up a little bit. They're like $5 a piece, but still 40 into 250 or 220, 250, 275, something like that. So
Yeah, our Goodwill, they don't put out stuff like that no more.
No, we just get the Wilsons and the
Yeah.
Dunlops and
The
crap like
Dunlop.
they will. You just have to be there by luck at the right time, which is all it is anyway with the amount of resellers in our Goodwills. So
I think they only allow 3 good sets of golf clubs in South Dakota at a time. So people are using them.
I tell you what, oh Shane, he hit up on he hit a gold mine on that when yard sale.
Shane's in golf. What was I gonna do?
What are you doing, Leroy? You ain't left that seat at all. I can't see you doing nothing either.
I'm on my 8th listing on this show.
Oh. I mean, did you get done this morning?
About 7.
Leroy decided if it's going to be a competition, he's going to do it better than you.
I'm listing this right now.
When's the last time you saw a Casio cell phone?
What brand is that, Leroy?
Bink, Brinks, BINK.
Is there a certain one that sells a certain brand of that sells better than BILK?
BINKS.
Vince, okay.
Yeah.
I see those all the time, but I don't never know what brand to look
You
for.
gotta be careful. They gotta be clean as a whistle.
Yeah, there's no way to clean them yourself.
You can, but it's really hard. You gotta take them all apart, almost like a gun.
This way.
Oh, okay.
Don't come over this way.
Okay, I'm going to
I'm
go that way.
putting stuff in the floor. Not me.
Jalen Waddle.
Hanging you,
Tanya.
working.
They can hear you working. Teresa said you.
Oh, I can't hear them because you have your earbuds.
I know. Here, I'll take the ear. Now that I'm done. Now that I'm done
Hey,
vacuuming with this hair dryer.
Does she really want to hear us talk? I think she just keep those earplugs in.
Yeah, does she really want to hear what we got to say?
I might be saving her sanity by wearing those.
Yes.
We like
Okay, now you're back on. You're back on regular. Now she can hear all Teresa's dirty jokes.
All right, y'all be careful about your jokes and stuff.
there was no dirty joke.
Don't be cussing no more, Teresa.
There was no nothing. There was no dirty joke.
Hey, Brad,
Yeah.
where's my nephew?
Where is Ozzy?
In the living room doing something. He might be working on church stuff.
Yeah, I think he's in the living room doing something church related.
Oh,
He takes care of all our social stuff and all that stuff. So
How old's your boy, Brad?
21.
Hey, I have a 21-year-old one now too.
Yeah,
Hannah just turned 21 the other day.
On Sunday.
Oh, wow.
he's a wonderful young man.
Yeah.
No, he's outside working in the building. Leroy.
We like Hannah sometimes too.
He's mouthy though.
Hannah's
Hannah
good.
Mouthy.
I don't
No,
like my daughter.
she's a good kid. She's got the same sass any 21-year-old daughter has.
Right.
I don't like my daughter.
Yeah,
You too, Leroy.
I know better, Leroy.
Why not, Leroy?
She's so mean to me.
My kids are mean to me too, man, but I just suck it up and deal with it. They get too out of hand, I take the belt off.
Hey, Corey.
Yep.
Or Brad, on the cell phone, how do you switch the picture? I realized I forgot to take the picture different in the front, and I started taking pictures, and then I did it towards the end of the pictures. How do I switch that picture to the main picture?
Why can't you ask me, Leroy? You didn't even mention my name, like I wouldn't know how to do it.
Because you're listing 78 baseball cards in 62 minutes for 15 cents a piece. I don't have no.
Hold on,
But
Leroy.
I know how to do the pictures.
Hold your finger on it,
Yeah.
and then you can drag it to where you want it to be.
Slide it
On
around.
my phone?
Yep.
Yeah.
So click on one of your pictures, and it should bring up all of your pictures.
Okay, it's just like that.
No, okay, go back. You should be able to click on photos somewhere to pull up all of your pictures at once.
You gotta be in the revise in your listing.
I got it.
And then you just push on it and drag it where you want it to go.
Now, Leroy, quit asking so many questions, man. Go look it up on YouTube.
Touche.
You got me alone.
The student has now become the master.
Not close.
Tanya comes in the picture now. Everybody's quiet. We're working. We're really working, Tanya. We're really working. Everybody act like you're working so Brad doesn't get in trouble.
I just don't see Tanya yelling at Brad.
I've heard Tanya not yell at Brad, but I've heard her not yell at him. I've never heard her yell, but I've heard her like I could tell she was happy.
She raised her voice.
Not really, but like
Long tone?
I don't know how to say it without getting kicked out of the family.
You won't get kicked out, Leroy.
Yeah, they'll get kicking out.
No, Leroy. She said she had brothers. If you're in the family, you're in the family for life.
Oh,
You may wish you weren't sometimes, but you're there for good.
you're there. It's like this family. This is like an unfunctional family. We have it's like Smurfs. So we got like a Smurf that, then we got like a grumpy Smurf, and then we have Vacation Smurf. He's new, 2025. There's a new Smurf. His name is Vacation Smurf.
Hey, Brad, do you know who Steve Young is?
Oh yeah, quarterback for the Niners and the Buccaneers. He started out with the
That's what I
Buccaneers.
mean to say. Did you know that he played for Tampa Bay his first year?
Yeah, he was drafted by Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
He's carry Joe
1986.
Montana's jock strap, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he took Joe Montana's spot. Steve Young was the man.
He was a good quarterback, but he was stuck behind Montana. He was in his shadow for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been like being the
90s
point guard for Jordan.
Yeah, right. Okay, we're gonna run an auction for a cell phone lot. We don't do that
Really?
much.
What kind of cell phones you got?
Just a whole bunch of
1962
bunches of flip phones. Well, we got 11 pieces of flip phones, including a Casio.
Aha. You got,
Hey,
Nokia,
if
you
they
got
sell-
Nokia in there?
If they sell for good money, just go on Buck Mountain Bond. You'll see them next week.
I do have a Nokia. I do have a Nokia.
Yeah, oh, that's not the flip kind.
Well, it's a Nokia. You didn't say it flip man.
Oh, now he's a phone
Look.
specialist.
Look, I can flip it.
Yeah. Those are real bad. They transform into some little beast, man.
Oh, geez. Now we're on Transformers movie.
You said that's a trigger word for those guys, Chris.
What?
Transformer.
Oh, yeah, it probably is.
Actually, that run of videos probably boosted your channel, didn't it, Corey?
Yeah, because it was drama.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, Corey,
Yes, sir.
if you ever see these rigid dies
They're dies for what?
for pipe cutters,
Okay. Yep.
comp them.
I would usually comp almost anything I see that's rigid.
Yeah.
These golf clubs are pretty rigid. I mean, there's a little flex in this shaft.
They're not rigid enough to actually say the word.
Whew. 141.
11 cell phones. We're going to start them at $15.99 and run a 7-day auction. We'll see how they do.
Will they end at this time next week?
Yep.
Nice.
£3 worth of cell phones. Let's see. 3 pounds, 12 ounces.
Oh, you're like me, Corey. You put the ounces and everything right when you do the listing.
Well, I like to be exact.
A lot of people don't do that. I do.
No reason not to.
I feel like if you do it, then when you got to go ship it, it's not a big deal. It's done.
Yeah, but we still adjust.
I still adjust too.
Yeah, we'll adjust at the end, but
The ones who don't drive me nuts.
what did I forget? You require immediate payment. You must have a buy it now price. Well,
Oh.
eat me.
No. There's if you go to payment options.
Auction
Fixers
payment?
come over.
I had to
The
create
fixers here to make it right. I got a fixer too.
We got a live auction. We don't do much for auctions, but figured we'd try it. This is actually listed, so it'll be done in 7 days.
Corey,
Yep,
next week we all have to do an auction on the show. And
we should.
Yeah,
On
we'll
what
do it.
show?
We'll do it
On
on
this
show.
one?
Yeah, we'll do it in the beginning of the show.
No, the other show. We're gonna go on listing and loafing and do it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How do you do an auction on this show?
Oh my god.
Tommy!
I think he misunderstood that.
Corey's over there cussing me out off camera, and I'm being serious. I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm just saying we're gonna list an auction on eBay, Chris. We're not gonna run the auction on this show. We're gonna create an auction on eBay during the show so that next week's show we'll be able to see how it went
We're gonna do it on eBay or dollarauction.com.
on eBay.
Okay, gotcha. I understand now. That would be kind of interesting to do.
That's why he said it.
You'd enjoy it with those baseball cards. It'd be fun.
I won't be doing it with baseball cards.
You got to
And
try to find something to auction.
the sad part is you won't be able to see it because you'll be on vacation.
That's true.
Not next week. I won't. I'm not leaving till the first. I think, or it's the not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
Okay.
I need a
Whatever you say,
PlayStation
man.
3 handle. Who's got one?
What's that?
I need a PlayStation 3 handle.
PlayStation
Controller?
3. Isaac
A
might have
controller.
one. Isaac might actually have one.
I got a PS4 controller.
I bought a PS3 and it powers up and works, but I don't have a handle, so I can't fully test it.
Yeah.
I suspect it works fine, but I hate to put it up there and then find out later it doesn't. Maybe I'll put it on auction.
There you go. We're doing it 7-day.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when we're on the show, it will we'll see how we all do. Maybe we could do one step above and everybody could put the number in.
Put the what in?
Our phone number?
No, our
Item number.
no. Like, oh, it's gonna sell for $36. Oh no, it's gonna sell for $22.
Oh, we'll take a guess.
Oh,
And Tanya can do it too, Brad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hear that, baby?
what do we have to start the auction out at?
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
I have a feeling mine's not going to sell.
Do an auction, I guess.
I don't have good luck with auctions.
I got 50-50.
I don't have good luck with them either.
But I'll try anything. At least with an auction, if you start it low enough, you know it's going to leave.
Exactly.
I watched a guy who does auctions a lot, and he says what he does on his is he looks at the sold comp and whatever it's sold for, he minus 50% of that is what he starts the auction out. So, like if it sells for $20, he starts his auctions off at $10.
That's good.
Do y'all promote your auctions?
No.
No.
You know you don't have to pay for them anymore, except at the end, right? Like you do regular buy it nows.
They
I don't
charge
want to pay for it then either.
Message there on eBay, Tanya.
Yeah, they do it like you do buy it nows now.
I'm responding if you want to look at it.
If I'm going to put something on auction, it's not going to be something that needs promoted anyway.
Right.
It's going to be something that there's not a ton of. And that's the only reason it would go on auction in the first place.
Sometimes it's good to put it on auction if it is a ton, if there is a lot on there.
If you're just wanting to get rid of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know a guy that is local and he won't do anything but auctions.
Really?
Yep.
Does he make money?
Yeah. He said he just doesn't want to store anything.
That message always been there?
Hmm?
It's a message from eBay now.
My message. Ooh, golly.
I know at least 3 other guys who make bad decisions every week by showing up to this show.
It's on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
I know, but you
How many we got that showed up to watch it, Corey?
It's like 12 right now or something.
Really?
Yeah. Got a-
Holy
Thank you, guys. Thank
yeah,
you.
thanks so much,
I
man.
appreciate from the bottom of my, or the top of my heart, or the top, I don't know, some
Part of his heart.
Which part exactly, Leroy?
Today. I consider myself a lucky man.
What'd you do? Sell 2 more play two more of your little people.
There you go,
Yeah.
Leroy.
I got me.
We're at on the
Yeah,
first-
Lee, Corey. You got
Point
that
Wire
on sale?
Field. Where'd they get you?
You got that one in store?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, how much something like that sell for on eBay?
Look at all. It all
It's
opens
missing,
up.
It's missing one door.
It is missing a door, but it opens up so you can see.
All the parts of the heart. It's a
Like-
teaching heart. Hold on, and I'll tell you what it goes for.
They're not
That's pretty
cheap.
cool.
They're not cheap. They're not cheap.
I wouldn't
Does this
imagine they
also
are.
burn CDs?
Leroy, you still selling RC car stuff?
It's that.
Yeah, something
Scribe.
like that.
Can't
Some.
do that on there.
I just wanted to zoom in on the front of it.
I have a couple in my death pile somewhere.
Yeah.
By Scribe.
Right, Master. So yeah. Oh, did he say right or scribe?
He said, "Does this also burn CDs?"
Yes.
For your sweet message.
What?
I said you'll have to
I did.
send them, did you?
Yeah,
Right and scribes.
I don't know what that
It etches the top of the CD, like you can etch a title to it. Oh, I'm gonna fall down. Oh shit!
is. You should have figured it out.
I know. I'm
I
not
got the
smart.
one door is all.
It's okay.
No, I just got a message thinking it's for the care we put into a package that was a gift for their soon to be, I think, 12-year-old autistic son.
Nice.
Was it Playmobil?
No, it was actually like one of those large Lego figures.
Whoa.
I told him, you got lucky. My friend Leroy almost talked me into sending it in a padded mailer.
Do you have any more padded mailers? I haven't heard the.
Yeah, dude, I hadn't even tried to sell any more yet. I hadn't had time to fool with them.
We're gonna have to do a plug on Thursday.
Yeah, I know. I should do one on here too. I'll do it next week. I'll have it set up.
I can do one on our
Well,
channel.
we have the largest audience we've had all day right now. You might as well do it now.
Do it. Well, I don't have a. I do have.
I got you.
I do have the listing set up on.
Corey's gonna do the plug. Uh-oh.
Let us know about the tornadoes. Yeah, we got tornado warning today. Was that a watch or warning?
All right, guys.
Warning.
Please, you get a whole case of these Air Jacket padded envelopes. They're these ones. They're nice ones. They're not the cheap see-through ones. They're good ones. And there's 100 of them in that box.
And the $10 a box, right?
And it's going to cost you $5 plus what it costs to ship them to you, right, Brad?
Yeah. Here's what I'll do. I'll actually go to my. I've got a private listing in Playmobil, and I'll give you the link to it in private chat if you want to post it, Corey.
Hey, I'm gonna read you a message. Check
Is
this
it
out.
about padded envelopes?
Oh no. Are we doing padded envelopes right now?
Yeah.
Where you
Hold
been
that-
for the
hold
last
that-
few minutes?
Hold that thought for a second. Hold that thought for a second.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Hold on just a second.
I was reading.
All right. Let me find the tab again. All right, here's a listing for it. Corey's going to post it up there, but here's a listing for it on District. Yeah, I think it's $6, which will cover my cost and cover the fees on District, and then just whatever calculated shipping is on it. But if it tries to charge you more than like, I think the most expensive has been around 22 or 23. If it's like 30ish or 40ish, just hit me up. It's not calculating it correctly.
The link should be in there now.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, just message me and I can create some. I can create some kind of like one-off listing for you to for it. But it should calculate. It calculated the few that I've sent out. It calculated it properly. But then Alicia hit it up, and it was like giving her some like crazy number. So
Yeah.
Well, you got to take the loss from somewhere.
And this is a good price too, because Commonwealth is selling these for like $35 a box plus shipping. So you're getting a deal here.
They got left at his house by Death Pile. He had them for Tim and for Eric and all those guys, and so he's been putting them in his auctions, and he's been getting like 40 something plus ship for them. So
if nothing else, you could sell them back to Kevin.
Man, piece of crap.
that's what I thought about Kevin when I heard that. But before you overpay for them on CommonwealthPicker.com, go there first, because that's where they came from, and you can get them for $5 here plus shipping.
$6.
$6 plus shipping.
So Chris, what were you gonna read us a message?
So I sold one of them drills.
Yeah, the cordless.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah, the battery. Yeah. Anyway, the guy, he got it, and he said, I received the item and managed to get it working. There was no problem with it working. He said, had difficulty, had to be particularly careful in inserting battery because one of the sides is cracked. See photos. Well, that was disclosed. He says, I was happy to purchase as I dropped and broke mine, considering returning any guidance or suggestions. So what it is, I think, because mine worked fine. What I think it is that he dropped, like he said, dropped and broke it, and he's going to return me his, is what I'm thinking.
Serial numbers on them?
It's just freaking stupid. And then he says, I am searching for the same drill, but do not see any on your site. It's because I don't have any more. I'm not a dealer.
Carefully position in your chair and sit down hard.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to find a serial number on it. Okay, there's.
By the model number.
Okay, so I'm just going to tell him I go for free returns. You're more welcome to open a return. I'll accept it. And then I'll just take it back. I don't.
Just block him. It's a $10 problem.
Yeah. It's. I sold it for. It's more than a $10 problem.
How much did you buy it for?
You paid $45 for it.
How much did you buy it for?
$3.
The $3 problem.
Plus shipping.
Don't feel like it.
Yeah, it don't feel like it, does it?
I know they suck, but
yeah, I'm just going to tell him I'll offer free returns. Open a return if you're not happy with it.
it's kind of like that big receiver we got back. We didn't pay much for it. We sold it for $200. We had to take the return, but at the end of the day, what's your option? It's not worth hassling with.
Chris.
Yeah, buddy.
Whenever you sell that kind of stuff, what you do is like I got a battery right here, right? So I have this battery. So what I do is you take this battery and you find a place you get a little tiny star, the little stickers, and you can put it inside. You put it somewhere on it in a drill, inside the drill in the housing. So you know and you take a picture of it, and you know that that's your drill because there's a star sticker inside of it.
Yeah.
And then when they try to return it, it wasn't your item.
Yeah. This one's one of them slide-on batteries, But, I'll know if he's returning the right drill or not because of the type of pictures that I took of certain marks on the drills and stuff like that. Because what's the odds of his drill having the same exact marks and stuff on the outside? Follow what I'm saying?
As the great poet once said, Chris, everything is going to be all right. Rockabye. The other poet said, "Don't you cry tonight after you love you, baby."
Yellow.
Movers.
Yeah.
JP's using the mailers as bubble wrap. I like it. Yeah, for that price.
I
Yep.
said I offer free returns. If you're not happy with it, just open and return, and I'll accept it upon returning the item and inspected. A refund will be issued accordingly.
Look at you using big kid words.
Now, can I interpret that for you, Chris?
Yeah.
Did Brett get singing lessons from George
Pay
Jones?
attention to the item you're buying, you dummy. I can't believe you bought something and you didn't know what the heck you were buying. Next time, pay attention, and I'm not refunding you nothing. Good luck. See you next time.
Yeah, that's how you do business right there. Nah.
And then, at the end of it, you put love, Teresa.
Yeah, there you go. Love, Teresa. Yeah.
Do you like me to give you an RBR?
Do it.
No,
Do it.
that's inappropriate.
That got a chuckle from Tanya.
Oh, did it?
Which pot? My pot?
No, Teresa's.
What did Teresa say?
Oh, goodness, guys.
You guys need some posters?
What
For the
kind?
shop?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, sweet.
We got that one.
Oh,
Brad, that's all you, buddy.
We got that one.
you putting them on dollar auction?
Oh, we got this one. We got a Stitch one. Anybody play Overwatch?
What's
Nah,
that?
I guess
Uh,
it's a
game.
I think my
Game
son-
is Chris's territory.
nah,
He
I don't play
vacations
Here
and
you go,
games.
Chris. I need to send you this one.
that. Refuse.
Refuse to
Yeah, that's awesome.
When Chris isn't vacationing, he's gaming.
No, it's not true. I'm having a kind of a hard issue of keeping my attention now.
You have what? Attention? Did you say you have a problem with attention?
No, I can't find. I'm having a hard time with video games keeping my attention.
That happens when you get old.
It's got to be.
Or you need a better video game.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I need a better video game.
I don't remember the last time I played a video game. It's
My
been a
my dad played video games up until he couldn't use his hand no more because he had brain tumors, cancer, and he was 76 playing video games. He played Skyrim, and what was the other one? It was the one where you're in the Brazilian jungle or something like that. I can't remember what the name it was,
Did you suit Larry?
but he loved that game.
I don't play games, but a friend of mine was talking about a game called Expedition 22. Have you heard of it?
No,
He said it's maybe the best game he's ever played.
I like the and I don't want to call it role playing, but that's just like an MMO
It's like
RPG,
Like
whatever it
role
is.
Yeah, that's what the Expedition 22 is. I
Chris, you
think.
do a lot of LARPing,
A lot of what?
live action role play.
No, I don't do no live action role play.
I think the last, actually, I do remember the last video game I played was the Fallout New Vegas. Whenever that came out,
God, that's been a long time.
that was the last game I ever bought and played, I think.
But I like games like that, like Fallout 4.
Oh, well, then this sounds like the kind of game you'd like then.
Yeah.
Well, there was one game that they've been playing a lot the last couple of years. He said it was way better than that. I can't think of the name of it.
Is it Skyrim?
No. Excuse me.
Bless
Oh, I can't think of the name of it. I'm not a gamer, but I'd know the name of it if I heard it. It's one that's been big. It's been big the last couple of years.
Are you talking about Elder Scrolls Online?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's
he said,
that.
He said it's better than that. So
Oh, it's better than that.
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
no,
What's
that's
the
his
name of it
opinion.
again?
That's his opinion. Expedition 22. That's his opinion of it, but
Yeah. I got a game. It's called Elite Dangerously or Elite Dangerous, and it's a 1-to-1 scale of our universe solar system, and you save money in the game. You got to buy spaceships so you can travel further and further into the universe. It's pretty cool. You can mine the rocks and all that. I mean, it's pretty neat. You fight space pirates and stuff. So
Here's my problem with the video games. People spend so much time building and improving themselves in a digital universe. If you just did that in real life,
yeah,
I can't do it. Like, I'm not going to spend hours mining some digital currency when I could start a business in the time it took you to.
you just don't understand, Dad.
I don't. I guess I don't.
I was gonna say I play a video game every day. I go, I buy stuff, I put it on eBay, and I see if it sells.
There you go.
Nope. That's true.
Well, I should. That's a lie. It's not.
It sounds like a good YouTube channel, Leroy.
Oh, we should do a first-person eBay channel.
What's that?
Kind of like a first-person shooter video game channel where you
Don't
watch
say
somebody
that
play a
again.
video game.
I've got a setup where I've been filming that way. Don't say that again.
Okay,
Those are
I'm gonna keep that one.
proprietary. Those are proprietary secrets, sir.
Have you really been doing that, bro? No? Okay.
Instead of walking with the gun showing, you're just walking with your wallet out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great, man.
There's a 3D printer for sale in Huron for $150.
Is that a good deal?
Reality. Huh? Yeah, there's the same one in Brandon for 125. That's horrible. I gotta quit looking at this crap. I'm gonna end up with more 3D printers than I know what to do with.
I mean, you got right now.
One, and it probably should stay that way.
Hey, listen, it could be worse. You could own like 450 bins.
Well, I would have to fill them with little 3D printed objects to sell.
When I finally leave this planet, I'll be able, or if I get kicked out of my apartment, I can build a house out of my bins.
Hey,
You'll never be homeless.
Corey, that's an idea, man. Creating stuff with your 3D printer and then taking it to the flea market.
I don't have any desire to do a flea
They
market.
do it all the time, but what happened is now Temu and those guys are building them for a quarter of the price. So now the people who were building them and spending 6 hours putting them together are just spending the $4 and buying them and still selling them for $15.
The problem is you got all those people at the flea market are downloading their little 3D printed dragon designs and crap off of the sites. You could just download the designs and print them.
Yeah.
Nobody's creating anything of their own because they don't know how to 3D model.
Yep.
We're creating all our own stuff. So there's no Temu copy of our stuff because we're making our own designs.
Right.
Like this fancy box resizer. You ain't gonna find that on Temu.
No.
You aren't gonna find that fancy. Label roller either.
I told Teresa the other day. I
You
almost
don't
wish.
want to talk about no label rollers.
What? Oh, I don't suppose Chris wants to talk about label roller. I told you.
To give me his email address.
You gotta go- You got to go switch it to a business account. That's what Ken did. And then all of a sudden, it asked him to put in his credit card and stuff like that. And then he was set up. And it took him to a different page for ordering. And that's where he found all the labels.
Corey, I didn't want to rain on your parade, buddy, but I have my own, and I made my own, and this was a while ago, and I never wanted to do this to you, but I'm gonna have to do it right now.
Do it.
So,
what'd you make your own of? Nice. Hey, that's nothing wrong with that. That's old school. I like it.
I got a little handle on that side.
My back.
I like that. But it's not as well, I was gonna say it's not as pretty, but you put those stickers on it and now it is.
Yeah. I made that because I tried the paper, the flat ones. I can't do the flat labels.
No, I don't like those either. I like
the flat labels. Yeah.
They have to actually roll, and it's hard to take the weight off that roll and have it not drag your printer across the shelf.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad, Jay, did you read what Janet said? She says those mailers come in handy. I cut down the sides of the envelopes and roll the item, and then seal it with a sticky and save my regular bubble wrap. And then she says, did George Jones give you singing lessons?
Yes, he did.
From back in a box.
Nick Boza.
You can't take the box.
Yeah, here you go, Leroy. So those ones actually they fit in the center of the roll, and they still spin on the center piece. So it takes all the weight off the roller. That was the problem we were having, is those rolls are just too heavy, so they wouldn't spin.
I have a dinosaur for a label maker, so
here you go, Chris. You need these for your clothing.
Yeah, I like those things right there. Yeah. That is pretty cool.
Pointers.
Look. Yeah. Yep.
I feel like this is the Resell Information Network. Everybody's promoting their stuff, and I don't promote nothing.
You could sell that wooden contraption.
Nope.
You keep one of those out, Trees?
Yes, I have one.
Okay. You're using one?
Leroy, is Jimmy still on the show with y'all?
Yeah, he's the new co-host.
Is he officially the new host?
No.
Wait a minute, he's the new what?
I was being silly.
Oh, what'd you say?
Say he's the new co-host.
He's the new co-host.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't think he's missed a week since he left that other podcast.
Huh?
I said, I don't think he's missed a week over there since he left that other podcast.
Yeah. We will discuss this at further time, if you don't mind.
It's fine.
Hold on. You get himself in trouble. He always comes on and says, we'll discuss this at a later time.
Right, yeah.
You know, Leroy, you always tell us that you're going to discuss it with us at a later time.
And never does.
Discuss it with us.
We're going to talk about it Thursday.
No, he won't, because he'll leave early on Thursday.
Who does?
Leroy.
No.
You guys stay up too late. I'm tired by the time you guys are
Don't
done.
be a weenie. It's 9 o'clock our time.
Right?
It's 8 o'clock our time.
The camera keeps taking off on me up here. Stop it. Oh, you stupid thing. My own camera doesn't want to look at me. There we go. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. We're getting to that point where I got to go edit this dang video for tomorrow, as much as I don't want to.
Is that the one you did yesterday?
Yeah.
So you don't edit on the same day that you do them?
No, it takes us half the day to get. We record the video and we pack, full orders pack, get them into town. By the time we're done,
And you're pooped.
we don't want to do a lot.
Until 10:30. So
Now, will you get the videos I mean, will you get the packages shipped out today? Do you have to go to town today every day?
I did.
We already did, yeah. Teresa took them in.
Oh, when she leaves for a few minutes, that's where she goes.
Yep. Yeah, we have to take ours to the post office every day. They don't do pickup here.
Well, they do.
Well, they do. They would just only take 2 or 3 boxes and they
The
leave everything
important
else.
is we pack the same. We pack the day after, not the same day. So we have to keep a night order for him to pick them up the next day.
So they only take a certain amount of boxes.
He used to.
Yeah, when we used to have him pick up packages here, he would take a few off the top and he'd leave everything.
Why would he do that?
That it wasn't safe to overload his vehicle.
Oh,
So he just pick them up.
was he driving a bicycle or something?
No, he's just an ass.
I didn't even know y'all had girly men up in.
Right.
We got a few of them.
Apparently.
He's been in trouble with the post office so many times. They just
union.
they said he'd basically have to run someone over with the post truck to get fired. So
Have Teresa push you out in front of him one day.
thanks.
Well, your issue would be solved.
Now, if we packed at the office where our building is, there's a different postal lady there. She's awesome. She would take the packages, but out where we're at with this guy, I'm just hoping we outlive him and we get a new postman at some point. He'll retire.
We
Or
have a neighbor.
Right.
Like he lives not far from us.
yeah, he doesn't live too far from us out here either.
How many people's this guy's servicing on his route?
Like 12? I don't know. Not many. He does the rural route out here.
Is
So
he driving a Kia Soul? What does he mean he can't pick up more than that?
Driving a Kia Soul.
no, he's got like a
It's like a
modified Blazer looking thing.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Just don't want to lift the packages. That's what that is.
He's got plenty of room. He just wants to make sure everybody knows that he makes the rules, whatever they are. He's just
one of those guys.
Yep. He's asserting his dominance, what little he has.
That's hilarious.
Just so you know. Lives like down around the corner from us.
Yep.
He lives over yonder.
Yeah, he lives like a couple miles down the road and to the east of us, or to the west of us.
Did egg prices drop yet? Because I can make sure that my friends for Halloween decorate his house.
Egg prices are not bad around here.
We're under a tornado warning. We're under a tornado.
95 chickens.
You're under a warning?
Yeah, we're under a tornado warning. We have been. That's what that alert was. So
Really?
we go flying. I can hear the wind picking up a little out there. So if we go away, I love y'all.
Hey, we love you too,
man.
We love you too, Brad.
You better go get in the basement, man.
Hey guys,
Man, there is nowhere safe to go in this house.
guys,
If
I
it
can
hit-
picture it. I
Hold
can
on.
picture it.
Chris, are you really that big of a weenie? You go to the basement? We step out on the porch to watch the crap come.
Teresa, I don't have a basement. Tornado comes through here, it's taking everything with me with it. I mean, I'm just routing along for the ride.
Out. Put a little board on it that you can hop under.
I'll be on for the ride.
That tornado don't want you either, Chris.
Hey,
It ain't gonna take you.
hey, Brad. I mean, Corey. Picture this, Corey. A tornado in Tennessee. The next day on the news, you're gonna hear Playmobil little figures everywhere. The news guy's gonna be like, he's gonna be
It's
like,
true.
the news guy's gonna say, we don't know what happened. There's just little men.
I was just sitting there, and this little Santa Claus fell right in my lap.
Sticking out of the side of people's sighting.
Look, back to the post office thing. So when I lived in Georgia, the post office over there, they let me bring packages and I could put them in a bin in the back and fill up their bin. And then the next day I would get the receipt in my mailbox of where they've scanned them. Well, I show up here at the post office here when we moved here, and I talked to him about that, and he says, "Oh no, we won't be putting the receipt in the mailbox." I said, "Will you be scanning them and giving a receipt of all that? How do I get the receipt?" He says, "Well, if you drop them off, you won't get a receipt." I says, "Okay, no problem." So you know what I do? Every day I stand and wait for a receipt. And one day he asked me, he says, I went in there like with 46 packages one day, and he says, "Why do you wait on a receipt for all this?" I said, "Because you told me when I first came here that you wouldn't send it in my post office. So now we're going to sit here and hold up a line until you give me a receipt and that you scan them all right now."
So you lied to him.
No, I didn't lie to him.
Yeah, you did. You should have told him, why you stand there and wait for the receipt. It's because I don't trust you.
Well, no, he told me in the beginning that he would not send me a receipt in the mailbox. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not going to leave my packages unless I get a receipt.
We stand in line and wait for our receipt.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna pee on your packages.
He might.
I would.
I watched him kick one of my packages in the back of the mail room one day. I says, "Man, I just gave you that. How do you know there ain't nothing in there that's going to break?" "Oh, it'll be all right." But somebody said on a show, I can't remember if it was on our show.
For that,
I can't remember if it was on our show, one of our shows, or if it was another YouTube channel. Somebody pointed out, they said, always pack your packages to expect at least 70 pounds to be dropped on it, because 70 pounds is the max that you can send through USPS, and it goes on a conveyor belt. So when those packages come up, if you got something behind or in front of a 70-pound package, when it goes in that bin, you can pack it to expect 70 pounds to fall on it at any given time.
Oh man, I guess I'm screwed.
And Tammy, she says that's 100% correct. She says when they get packages, they got bins set up at the post office, and there'll be somebody over there, and they just take it, see an address, and throw it to the bin. They throw them over there. They don't go put them over in there. I said, I can understand doing it with smaller packages, but heavy stuff, man, just go lay it down in there. Don't throw it, you know.
First of all, there's not a postal person I've seen in all the years I've been doing eBay that could throw a 70-pound box.
This is true. This is true. They could slide it.
Right?
Yeah, they could roll it, but they ain't throw it 70 pounds because I can't throw 70 pounds.
We got a few in there that could probably make an attempt at it. We got a few young ones in there, but they're nice. I'm not worried about them doing it.
I
think you just described my life motto there, and that is, as long as you go in expecting incompetence, you're not going to get disappointed.
Yeah, I guess that makes a
It
good
works
point.
in all varieties of life.
That is a very good point. Oh man.
All right. Well, I think we've been on here close to 3 hours.
Can I finish this item?
2 minutes. 2
Yeah.
minutes.
Can I finish this item?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to take me longer than 2 minutes.
All right. We'll wait.
Okay.
You got time.
We'll wait on you, Leroy.
What it goes on. I was assuming it goes on.
Janet says all your post offices are probably a paradise compared to what she deals with.
The bad part is we've been spoiled before with a good postal worker, and then when you
Right.
move and you have a bad one, it makes it worse.
Yeah, I get that.
I had one. She was so good, and like you said, now my new place. I'll tell you a fast story. My old post office, I got in an argument with the postmaster. The postmaster went and said, "Oh, she sticks up for Leroy because they got something going on." She was spreading rumors that me and the lady, the clerk, was, because we always giggled and laughed every time I went in there. She said we had something going on. She goes, "I don't think we have anything going on. I don't think his wife would like that." But she was making rumors that we had something going on.
Nice.
You ready, Leroy?
Not yet. I told you I was listening.
You were talking, not listening.
Oh, you get in
Oh, Mama Bear getting on to you.
I'm not scared of her.
Okay.
That's so.
well, I got to stand next to her, so
I guess Corey gets punished for Leroy.
thanks, Leroy.
God.
You ever hear that song, Corey? That's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore.
Thought we were friends.
Okay, my items listed.
Well, what was it?
It was this.
Oh, that's new too, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
New inbox.
That's nice.
I think I did $500 today.
Nice.
How many items?
Probably about 17, 18.
I
Nice.
did not.
Not bad. Not bad. All right, Corey. It's 3:01.
All right.
It's 4:01.
I'm going to take my laptop and go spend the next 3-4 hours editing a really poorly made video.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Leroy, don't go nowhere. We got to talk.
Oh, snap.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Thanks
See
for the
y'all later.
Bye, Tanya.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Tanya.